Hey, my name is Kevin Duska. I am the president of Prime Rogue Inc. Welcome to episode 1 of Dead Code Walking with my special guest, Trent Davis, one of the founders and directors over at Connect 3. Trent, how are you?
Connect 3 Incorporated.
Connect 3 Incorporated and
trademark.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Hey, man, I didn't know this was episode 1. How fun.
I decided out of the blue to use one of our new, one of our IPs and turn it into a show called Dead Code Walking.
Excellent.
So welcome
over here so I can look at you and kind of the camera at the same time.
Welcome to a show you did not realize you were going to be on. How does that feel?
Well, I knew it was going to be strange. It was going to be a show, and so I'm shocked. And I am amused by the title, and I'm excited for your new venture. So
thank you. That and you're the inaugural guest on Dead Code Walking.
And so proud. I'm very proud. Yeah,
as you should be, sir. As you should be. So Trent, I know you, but our audience does not know you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and a bit about Connect 3?
So Connect 3 is a board game, very much like a known competitor, except it's just it's easier to
it's for simpletons.
Yeah, it's almost like tic-tac-toe, but not quite. I think that would be actually tic-tac-toe, right?
I think it would be the functional equivalent of tic-tac-toe, indeed.
But it's not. No, I'm just kidding. Connect 3 is a so the three are this. The three things that we're connecting are blockchain, AI, and apps and Web 2, right?
Which is dope and much needed.
Yeah, and so that's what we do. We make dope shit with blockchain, and not necessarily tokens or NFTs. I'm very specifically saying blockchain,
and that's what I say too. Mind you.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'm not even. Well, sometimes it's not even. Maybe it's Web3. I've been using IPFS like strictly a lot more because it leaves the door open for a lot, right? And it brings a lot of the benefits of Web3, and then with AI, it's just that's like our main thing now. I'm absolutely enamored with. I've never ceased to be amazed. Like when the new thing comes out, I'm like, I'm gonna get better than this, and then it gets better than that.
And we're about to look at one of those things in a bit. But it's interesting that you bring up blockchain and not NFTs, not crypto, because that's kind of where I'm at in the sense that the use case for crypto, aside from like the major coins, to me anyway, feels like it's decreasing. But blockchain itself, decentralization, immutability, mutability if necessary, are of growing importance. I feel at a time like when our politics, our society, our culture are becoming more fragmented. They can be everything from a source of permanent record to a source of
authenticity and
exactly, because that's a great way of putting it. And is that something you guys are leaning into over at Connect 3?
So just to give, you said immutability, and so I think that the IPNS, so there's IPFS and then there's IPNS, which is name service, and that's where you can get the actual immutability, and I feel like it's a excellent method to like introduce individual data, right? Like something that's personalized to you. Or that you quote unquote own. It's a way to give ownership, right, of data to people, and
whether
and
it's a stupid NFT or whether it's something that matters,
right? Yeah, and you can always put it on an NFT, right? Because IPFS is most well known for images, but like it can hold any data type, right?
And arguably, that's potentially the best use case is ownership, but not necessarily of a JPEG, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So there's some fun things that I'm leaning into. I do plan on going back to streaming soon, and I can tell you just one of the things that they say that an invention is born out of a good invention or great invention. I guess that's a modifier, is born out of necessity, right? Like you get your best things when somebody creates something because they needed it, right? As opposed to like, I guess, innovation or just inventing, trying to make something just to make money, right? Like those are
Right.
usually the poor ones, the ones that are made like because they're needed. So now I don't necessarily need this thing, but I do, right? And that thing is a text to speech chat, right? Because if you're gonna, because I plan on doing some gaming and some
A
solo
good
streaming.
text to speech chat is
Yeah,
what you need to say, I think,
exactly, right.
right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it exists, and it sounds it's a very monotone 1990s IBM DOS, can talk. In fact, I saw really, like, I've seen really bad ones. Like, I don't know if they're trying to be retro, but they're really bad and
Oh
they're
yeah.
not fun. And I kind of came up with a way with an open source model to do it a little more fun and have viewers actually engage more with the stream via an open source voice. Did I tell you about this? Have you seen it?
Yep. Well, I haven't seen it, but you've told me about it. Yes.
Oh shit! I could probably show it to you.
Oh, please, if you want to, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, so I just got to make sure. So it is live, but it just isn't ready. I had to just tighten up a few things, and then I accidentally deleted my descriptions for some reason. But there's enough to see it, and you'll get a chuckle out of some of them. I think.
Yeah, why don't we have a look?
Yeah, because you know how I think I'm hilarious.
So do I, but apparently only dogs share my sense of humor.
Oh shit! All right, so and then present, share screen, and entire screen, and I gotta make sure I'm giving my audio to you. So you, all right. So
all right,
they're gonna be very NFT looking, maybe. I don't know.
No worries. Let's get this on the let's get this on the screen. Add to stage.
Oh shit!
Why are we? I'm screwing up.
Yeah.
Before presenting a screen, remove. Oh, I need to. Okay, this is new to me. They changed it a bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay, so here you have. So if you, it's very familiar exclamation commands, right, for Twitch, right? So if you were to hit exclamation, say, the first time you do it, it's gonna say until I have it differently, it's gonna just point you to say, hey, you need a voice, right? So go to this website and pick a voice, right? Then you come here, you log in to Twitch. I already OAuthed in.
So you're logging directly in via the Twitch credentials?
Yeah. So like if you're up here, like it says T, but like it's
so you're
I did it before.
Point.
Yeah. So it's just tie in your Twitch ID, right? So I know who you are, and then you pick your voice, and you can have one voice, and they're going to be like human voices. Everyone's going to have a unique one, right? Because I still need to be able to hear the difference. Like it doesn't help if they all have the same voice, then it has to read the name, and I don't want it to do that. I just want to know that if I hear a voice that's so and so, right? And you'll be able to. So right now I've given them 2D cartoons, which is funny. This is a task that I gave to Chat GPT 4.0, which is, in my opinion, like the best image model, right?
You know what? I have to agree with you on that. If you give it the right prompt, it's pretty damn good.
It's like that's what I always struggled with, and it's like natural language. Like I can describe it, and it nails it, right?
Yep.
And I gave it the voices at first, and like for the first 3, it did okay, right? So it knew this was it knew this was a brown woman. It knew this was a white male, and it knew this was an old man. But then it gave me a white male for Calvin, right? Now, if you know who Calvin is, right?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I've used
a lot of smoke.
Yeah, I've used their either their first name. If there's a well-known voice, I will either use the name of the person that they played or their real name. And if Calvin Brodus, we should all know, if you don't know whose his name is.
Yes.
Ayo, chat. This voice will read your messages with good timing and flow and handles common stuff like LOL. Oh my God. And bruh, and emote call outs naturally. Numbers like 69 and 420 sound clear, and it won't stumble over usernames like Gamerboy 2025.
Right. So
that's great.
That sounded like him, right? And so,
I have to stop you 1 second.
Yeah.
I have a joke for you from the illustrious Canadian stand-up comic Norm Macdonald, R.I.P. What does Snoop Dogg say on Christmas Day?
Something Izzle. I don't know.
Christ has risen.
Nice.
Sorry, get back to this. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
That's
So,
great.
So here's what's actually happening with this model, and this is how crazy this is, right? Not actually in this instance. They're all saying the same thing with the preview. They're pre-recorded, right? But when you're actually using it, so the model does real-time cloning. It's voice cloning.
Whoa.
Real time, right?
Like emulation.
So you send in an audio sample, at least 10 seconds long. That's it. And the text that you want, and it sends you back. And like, bro, you can send it a 10-second, however long the text is. Like, it could be, it sends like back in 4 seconds or so, bro. It's
I could start reading the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and Snoop Dogg would.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's a character. I'm gonna have to put an upper camera. Yeah, I'll have to put an upper ceiling on the character limit. But yeah, it's 4 seconds from the first time you submit it. Like, it'll come back, and so there I have a little admin panel that like it'll allow me to, as the streamer, like just set it to live, and then as it's live, as the
live mic input will.
Yeah, they'll the comments are set, and they'll read. But like, maybe I want everybody to STFU, because like I'm talking, I don't want people talking over me.
You can say shut the fuck up on this stream. It's
okay, so then like I would just turn the live off, and then they would just start, like they would build in the queue, and then like when I'm ready, then I could okay, let's go take a look at let's go clear the comments out, and they would play sequentially. There's some logistics about, if I want it to be like this, the viewers are part of the stream, they're going to need to be able to respond to people the same way that they can read the chat. So right now, how I have it, like, so you type !say, and when you hit enter, it immediately deletes it, so nobody sees it, right?
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
But then it comes in, and like, I don't want people to see it because it's going to be confusing, and like, so it immediately deletes it. But I feel like the people who are involved in the conversation need to see what comments are coming up, because so that way they can reply to it. Like,
it's kind of like in stand-up comedy, you're getting them ready to do almost like what's a callback. You're kind of priming the audience for what's coming, right?
Because otherwise you're gonna hear somebody say something, and then you're gonna go to reply. It's gonna be so much later that it's like, and there's not you can't like tag who you're replying to. Maybe you could. I was thinking,
if you think of the did you ever watch the channel where they had an AI Biden debating an AI Trump 24/7?
No.
That existed in the run up to the last election. And what would happen is people would submit the questions in the chat, and it might take 5-10 minutes to get to the question, especially if you weren't dropping bits or something.
Yeah.
So by the time the question came around, it's like, why are they talking about Joe Biden licking out Trump?
Because
X and Y. And you're kind of you seem to have solved that problem.
Well, all you would need to do is you would need to give the people that are using, and so you're going to want to gate this by something. Like right now, if I were like, when I click select voice, a little pop-up comes up, and then like it's inferring that there's going to be some cost, because it says no cost during beta. But then it said also that voice is not available to own during beta period. So that means that like I'm paying something, but then I'm owning it, right?
But speaking of Connect 3. And I'm just tossing this out there. If someone wanted to create a custom voice model that only they could use, theoretically, a company like Connect 3 could link it to an NFT, which wouldn't just be an NFT. It would actually be ownership of that model.
Right, 100%.
It would like you could encrypt the API key or
absolutely. Yep.
And that's exactly the type of stuff Connect 3 is doing, right?
Yeah. So what I said to Sam, my business partner, for those who don't know, I said, dude, would you pay for a voice for your PFPs? He's like, all of them. And then like,
and for those of you who don't know, PFP is a one-of-one NFT that you use to represent yourself in crypto culture.
Or I mean, not just that, like literally anywhere on like socials. I think.
I guess fair, yeah, but
Yeah.
I think it started in the crypto
Yeah,
community.
it definitely did. Yeah.
Yeah,
It definitely did. Like they were called avatars before. Now,
avatars, yes,
yeah, right. But if you can give that a voice, and then that voice could go and participate in streams, right? Like that's kind of cool. And I think
that's
a lot of
really
people
dope.
would do it.
Yeah,
Right. And so I don't know. It just opens up the opportunity for that while also filling a need, right? And filling that need in a cool way. So I got a few more voices. Let me scroll down here. Right?
Monetization wise, it sounds like you could have a combination of both microtransactions and macro transactions in this type of a model, right? You could have a pay to use model, you could have a subscription model. Yeah, it's very clever.
Yeah, I did clear some. All right, so so this is not sacrilegious, right? You see what I have up here now. I in fact cloned the voice of God, because I knew where to get it, right? But then when I showed it to somebody, well, they were trying to guess who it was, and they guessed something that was even funnier. Well, this isn't funny. This is just a legit voice of God.
Hey chat, this voice will read your messages with good time and flow. It handles common stuff like LOL,
oh me, he said,
and emote callers naturally.
That's pretty cool.
It's like 70 - 1 and 40 0 sound.
God won't say 69 and 420.
And it won't stop usernames like 2025.
Yo, so like that's funny. Like oh me is probably like the funniest part of that, right?
Oh me.
Yeah.
Can
so,
you crank the reverb any higher on God's voice?
Hey man, I just cloned it. Do you know where that God voice is from?
It sounds really fucking familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
The 10 Commandments. If you've seen it, like it's Charlton Heston.
That's Charlton Heston with reverb.
Yo, he was the burning bush, man. And
he was.
That was where I could only. That's the only time I could remember in cinema. But then someone was like, "Oh, Alanis Morissette from like I think Dogma or something like that."
Isn't it ironic?
Oh man, like that's fucking better, dude. Like that's I might change it back. And, you know, and I think you know what I think maybe Family Guy has voiced him also.
Oh yeah, yes.
All right, so that's we have all fictional characters except for Calvin and
God,
Paul. Right? I definitely was throwing that in there. All right, so Paul, you might recognize his voice.
Hey chat, this voice will read your messages with good timing and flow. It handles common stuff like LOL.
Oh, you know who Paul is?
No, but I feel like I should.
Paul Bettany.
Shit.
The voice of Jarvis and Vision.
Yes. And you know what? You told me this on the phone like 2 or 3 days ago, but I was really tired and I forgot. Yeah. It's Jarvis. Yes.
Yeah. And this one is actually a real person.
Hey, chat. This voice will read your messages with good timing and flow. It handles common stuff like LOL. Oh my God, and bruh, and
do you recognize that?
No, but it's very high pitched.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like who it actually is. So Wreck-It Ralph, Vanellope von Schweetz, is voiced by Sarah Silverman, right? I thought it was a fun voice.
Yeah, I love Sarah Silverman's voice too, but normally she goes a little lower than that in the register.
So so here's what I did. I can show you here in a second.
Hey chat. This voice will read your messages with good timing and flow. And handles comment stuff like LOL. Oh my dark lord. And bruh. And emote callouts naturally. Numbers like 6669 and 420 sound clear. And it won't stumble over usernames like Gamerboy 2025.
I'm hilarious. Right, so
Hayden sounds a little bit like a pimp.
Yeah, he's like raspy. Vem's the only one that owns one right now.
I just need to say, since Trent, since this is a corporate gig, our chief morale officer here at Prime Rogue Inc., Wilco, has joined us.
Hey, Wilco.
She protested a little bit much.
Does she need a voice? We can sound her
yes.
voice.
You know, I think if she had a voice, whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay, she did not like being picked up just now.
There's not many female dog voices that I can think of off the top of my head. Like they're all male dog voices.
And you know, the thing is, she's from a hunting line or a farm line.
Yeah.
She would be like a really derpy, smart person. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, like Cletus here. Like,
Yeah.
Yep, this voice will read your messages with good timing.
Yeah.
Except she would need a bit of an Alberta accent. She's an Alberta country dog. Some farmer abandoned her out in the boonies.
Oh, no shit.
The boonies of a town called Vulcan. Yes, like Star Trek.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, she was abandoned.
Yeah. So let me show you just really quickly where these voices. So I needed to have a voice sample that I was going to send up every single time to get cloned. And so when I did that, I figured that.
Is your model running live right now?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, it is. If I can ping it right now. If you want, I can ping it with Postman. And we can send it over. Yeah, it's running and working and it's fast for what it's doing. It's cloning it every time. But so I knew that I was gonna have to send up a good, like, if I wanted it to do the voice the best that it could, I needed to give it like as many phonetic sounds as I could and as many like nuanced idiosyncrasies of that person's language that I could. I asked AI to give me the equivalent for voice cloning of the quick red fox jumps over the lazy brown dog, right?
Oh shit! Yeah,
I actually even threw that in there, and what it gave me back is this. Like it's funny, man. Like let me get it for you.
So you were trying to get, just for our audience, you're trying to get as wide of a vocal range as possible in that person's repertoire, right?
Yeah, I actually have it explains. Let me see if I can get the explanation for it. What it said. Please, I'll paste it here and see, or put it up in the thing.
Sure.
And so. So the passage incorporates all common English phonemes. I don't want to say that one. So
phoneme.
Yeah, consonant clusters, vowels, diphthongs, fricatives, affixes, all those weird.
All of those things.
Diverse pacing and rhythm with punctuation encouraging natural pauses, complex consonant and vowel combinations, alliteration and tongue twisters, highlighting nuanced vocal patterns, and expressive and conversational language to capture idiosyncratic speech patterns, right? And so like that sounds pretty amazing, right? But
that sounds pretty dope. Yes.
When you look at here's what the text is, it's like nothing. I think I can send it in the private chat. I'll put it up on. That's not even all of it.
Where's the text?
Please call Stella.
Oh shit! Hold on, I got out. Let me just copy it. Yeah, please call Stella is how it starts out, and then it's just a bunch of nonsense.
If you have it, I would be curious to read it. That's why I'm getting a pair of glasses.
Yeah. Let me put it up in like a
notepad. So my dog Wilco loves to chew my reading glasses. So I bought a 6-pack of reading glasses on Amazon, except some of them are horrific colors.
All right, so let me see if I can make this bigger.
I can read it like that with my glasses on.
Yeah. Please call Stella. Ask her to bring these things with her from the store: 6 spoons of fresh snow peas, 5 thick slabs of blue cheese, and maybe a snack for her brother Bob. We urgently need a big beige bag.
That's
woolly sweaters, 3 crisp apples, and 2 boxes of a crunchy chocolate chip cookies.
On Tuesday, Arthur enthusiastically observed the azure ocean waves rhythmically lapping against the ancient cliffs. His usual jovial nature wavered slightly, perhaps because he remembered the fiasco from February involving zany zebras zigzagging zealously in the zoo's xylophone yard.
Yo, and so you said Azure differently than I would say it.
How would you say it?
Azure.
Azure.
Well,
in French, I speak French, right?
Yeah, and I've heard
French,
it both ways.
In French, the word is azur.
Yeah.
So I would say, I don't want to be primes. Let me just say it again. Where's the sentence?
Observe the azure
Arthur
ocean.
Enthusiastically observed the azure ocean waves.
Yeah, and I think it's Azure, but it depends. I think it needs.
Yeah, like you said, it depends on the person's vocal repertoire and their phonemes. Yeah. 100%.
Maestro Yeah, Meister juxtaposed mellow violin melodies. It's kind of dope because I can see what he's doing.
Lastly, acknowledging the myriad idiosyncrasies of spoken language, Chloe asked curiously, why would anyone willingly whisk away whiskey on Wednesdays, especially when William whimsically whispers whimsical
Yeah.
rhymes?
Toy boy.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's
How can a clam cram in clean cream can?
it's big on the alliteration. We can tell that pretty quickly.
Yeah,
so this is basically a core training device that all of them are.
So what I did was I got the like 1 minute sample of their voice. So what I'll do is I'll try to find like the best. Like if they've done an interview and spoken to like one of these types of mics, I'll try to get that because it's
of course
quality.
So like a podcast, for example, right?
Yeah. That's where I got Snoop from, and that's why I think why his sounds so good. It was the Mike Tyson one, Hotboxing Mike and Snoop Dogg. And I think that's where I got Shady from also. That's just it's usually really good audio, and you can visually cut out the other voice because you can see where it stops. And sometimes they even have the different I guess gains, volumes, and so you can
different
because you do have to snip it up, right? And that gets increasingly difficult if you have to pull it from like movie footage because then you have background noise to worry about and all kinds of other voices, and it's a little more difficult. Yeah, like podcasts is dope because it's usually just them speaking and then pausing and then so you can clean it up. And I try to do at least a minute of audio, and then so 11 Labs, which is funny because like Chatterbox TTS is the name of it, and if you go look on their GitHub, like they brag. Well, I mean, I guess it's given 11 Labs. If you're bragging about beating somebody in something, that somebody is doing something well. If you don't brag about beating somebody,
picking a very easy target.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And so they beat it in something, but I'm using 11 Labs to clone the voice, and then I need the voice to say that thing and then say that passage, and then I send that passage up every time when it's time to use that voice, and so that it's going to try to do the best it can with that, and that's what's going to happen when you hit exclamation stay. It's going to send up that version, like all of those words with whatever you said, and it's going to send back, and it's going to do it like super quick.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
Yeah. I think it's so far like the voices that it produces, like they're close. Some of them are kind of off. Like once in a while, Snoop won't sound like Snoop, and it does weird things. But I think 11 Labs is largely the leader in the voice AI field.
Right? I would concur for now. Yes.
Yeah, they're doing some cool stuff. Conversational AI bots that I started playing around with. I think that their conversational AI agents are going to be in some form like the new App Store, right?
That's a really interesting way of putting it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the new App Store. Like some people are going to make a grip of money. I don't know if they've caught on yet, but like, bro, there's so much that you can do with a robot that you can talk to, and maybe we should go talk to one here soon, because don't we have something to ask one of them?
We do. Yeah. So, do you want to stick on your screen a bit, or should we talk?
Yeah. I can just bring her over, and we can just go whenever we're ready.
Okay. Whenever you're okay. So let me go to my screen then for a sec.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing. They changed the damn commands on this thing. You haven't used REPLIT, have you?
I have not. No.
All right. So REPLIT is like an LLM, but it writes directly, typically to Next.js, and essentially we're going to use the chat box to build and deploy a website/app over the course of the rest of the stream, and that's what we're doing on Dead Code Walking today. So, before the show, we'd kind of talked about not talking about what we might do.
Yeah.
But what kind of app would you like to build? I think the only constraint, like, we can pull from APIs, we can have it, like we can tell it what we want it to do in terms of calculations as necessary. But I don't think we can do anything GPU intensive unless it's our GPU, if that makes sense.
Right. I guess technically we could, but I think that's going to add so much complexity. Well, in time, it's going to suck.
Well, I think the goal is to build a minimum viable.
And so here's what I think I want to do. I want to.
I love that you have an idea. This is.
I want to leverage AI, of course, and I want to phrase it in such a way that it's so I'm going to say I need you to think of or think.
You're gonna let's switch to your screen. You mean you're going to have your AI, your Grok, your super Grok?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna. So I'm gonna tell her that she needs to come up with an idea that is so unique and so needed and so valuable that nobody could do better.
And before we do that, Trent, just one thing really quick. If anyone is not using REPLIT and wants to do so after the stream, there is an affiliate link I'm dropping in. And the way REPLIT works is you can use REPLIT and try it for free. But your $20 or $25 monthly subscription gives you $25, I believe, of use credits. And generally, most tasks are 5 cents. It has an algorithm for more complex stuff, and that's neither here nor there. But if you use this code, you get an extra $10 of internal credits on your first month of memory. Nice. Yes, and the other cool thing about REPLIT, Trent, is that you can deploy directly without a VPS. It will spin up a dynamic VPS for you on which you can set and adjust the upper bounds of usage.
No shit.
Yeah. I swear, once we have our app built, we're going to connect it to a subdomain on the Prime Rogue website or whatever on any domain I have, and it'll be up during the stream. Like, it'll be up by the time the stream is over, and we can update it in real time.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so let me just try to jot down some things so I don't forget them. So the app has to be it has to be a unique idea. It has to be a valuable idea. It has to be. I
would say it has to be specific but not niche. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll
like let's not have it tell us to make an image converter or something. You know?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Specific. But okay. So unique. Valuable.
And easy pathway to monetization, I would say.
Valuable / easy path to monetization. And then
well, how about we add solves a problem?
Solves a
real world problem, or
solves a problem. And maybe we could adjust. Maybe we'll give her some. I will specifically say you have some latitude here.
Yes,
something like that.
Agreed. And maybe she can give us a certain number of choices.
Yeah.
Or
so
give
more
us
than one. No, I want her to come up with the answer. Like.
Okay, but she should tell us why. Her.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. All right, so unique, valuable, easy path to monetization / solves the problem.
Fuck it. We'll just take her idea and we'll see how well REPLIT can do it.
Yeah, specific but not niche. Okay, but not niche, as you said. What else do we want?
Or not overly niche, really.
Yeah.
It can be niche, but like not like Japanese, like scale models in 1/172nd scale.
Okay, and then our environment is Next.js app router, right?
Or React or Vite, and on the back end, I think it can pull from pretty much whatever we want it to.
So I just recommend Next.js app router SSR, and every time, and that's
same.
So I'll say that's what we're doing. Okay, and then if we need server side stuff, we can probably spin up Python, but let's try to keep it all in Node.js and within server actions or whatever.
Oh,
So
it's really good at, but it is really good at pulling. It can create databases on the fly, and it can create internal logic and scripts. It's pretty good.
All right, so we do have a persistence.
We can have persistence, yes.
Okay.
Very easily.
Is it Supabase or no?
I think it's
Postgres.
Yeah.
Postgres,
Yeah.
but just like a regular Postgres. Okay, yeah. Persistent with Postgres DB. Okay. And then do we have we're not, do we have OAuth or do we not have OAuth? Do we have any authentication?
I think we can add authentication. So when before it's deployed, it'll try to get people to authenticate with their REPLIT ID.
Okay.
But we can add authentication after.
Okay. All right.
But
Yeah.
I think initially it's best to do it non-authenticated. But
Yeah,
I did build something with where it did the Wharf Kit wax log on.
Okay, so let's see what it comes up with, and we'll give it the option. So we'll say stay away from OAuth if possible, but if needed, and only if needed, utilize Web3.
Only if and preferably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Are we preferring a Web3 authentication?
No, I mean, I think we could use Web3 could be inputted later if needed. Like we're open to it, but like, do you know what I'm saying? Like it should be something that can live without Web3, but Web3 like building upon it, integrating Web3 is totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say stay away from auth if possible, but if auth is needed, prefer a Web3 solution first.
Sure. Or I mean, the Google login. Oh, actually, that scrapes all your data.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that they have. So what I will normally do when I'm building anything or like refactoring or anything is I come into. I'm going to do exactly this. I come to the robot and I use the voice because I found that it's really good at letting me just ramble off my thoughts. And
me too.
Yeah, and like it puts it all together and understands and like doesn't get confused or nothing. And then it gives me back. I asked for a PRD, which is product requirements document. It gives me back like a really nice form of like very well formatted. It's verbose and everything. So that's probably what I asked for here.
It knows what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's probably what I'll ask for here. I'm going to say build me a PRD because I think from there we can just drop the PRD into REPLIT. I would imagine
we probably can. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give the scope of the environment and just the overview is up to her. And okay, I think so. That's what I have. Let me just Next.js. Persistence with Postgres, stay away from OAuth, prefer Web3 if necessary, specific but not niche, problem solving, unique idea that has an easy path to monetization.
Yeah, and maybe you should tell her that we're using REPLIT because she probably knows the constraint of REPLIT.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Excellent.
Unless Elon's being a shitbag.
No. All right. So now what I do is I just hit this little thing here, and you should hear her because I think I was sharing my audio, but let's just find out. Hey, robot, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you loud and clear.
Nice.
And y'all you heard her?
Oh yeah, we're hearing her.
All right, so I got a task for you, and it's going to be I don't know. You've impressed me thus far, but I'm going to say that this one might be a little challenging because it's going to be pretty open-ended, right? So I need from you an idea for an app, right? And we're going to build it using REPLIT. And so the only reason why I say that is because there are some constraints inherently built into REPLIT, and you should know what those are. So I want you to stay within them. I'm going to give you the rest of your criteria for this idea, and it's one idea, and it has to be perfect. It has to be your best work ever, right? And so this is what we're looking for. We're looking for a unique app that has a value and an easy path to monetization. Now it solves a problem, and you're going to have some latitude there as far as like what a problem is defined as. But it has to be, the app has to be specific but not niche. And then as far as the development, it's going to be built in Next.js 15, App Router, SSR. We do have persistence with Postgres database if we needed. And then as far as authentication, so stay away from OAuth if possible. But if you need auth, prefer a Web3 solution first, and then worst case scenario, we can go figure out OAuth. But I would just say, if you can, stay away from it, to do that. And that's about all we got right now. We want a unique, valuable problem solving, specific but not niche money maker. What are we building? Go.
All right, I've got an idea for you that I think hits all your marks. Unique, valuable, solves a real problem, specific but not too niche, and has a clear path to monetization. Picture this, an app called Grow Easy Analytics. It's built in Next.js 15 with App Router, server-side rendering, and a Postgres database for persistence. Here's the pitch. Grow Easy Analytics helps small to medium-sized e-commerce businesses optimize their sales by providing dead simple, actionable insights from their customer and sales data. The problem it solves? Most small business owners don't have the time or expertise to dive into complex analytics tools like Google Analytics or Tableau. They're drowning in data, but starving for insights they can actually use to boost sales or cut costs. This app makes it easy. Think of it as a business coach in your pocket that gives clear, bite-sized recommendations without overwhelming jargon. Core features: data import and dashboard. Users securely upload their sales and customer data, CSV or API integrations with platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce. The app processes it server-side and displays a clean dashboard with metrics like top-performing products, customer retention rates, and seasonal trends. Actionable Insights Engine, using lightweight machine learning built with JavaScript libraries like TensorFlow.js, so no heavy dependencies. It analyzes patterns and spits out simple suggestions, like discount product X by 10% to boost sales based on last month's trends, or email these 20 customers a loyalty offer they haven't shopped in 60 days. Custom alerts. Users set preferences for notifications, email or in-app, when key metrics shift, like a drop in cart conversion or a spike in a product's demand. Exportable reports. One-click PDF reports for sharing with teams or investors, styled with Tailwind CSS for polish. Why it's unique. Unlike bloated analytics platforms, Grow Easy focuses on simplicity and immediate action. It's tailored for non-technical e-commerce owners who want insights without hiring a data scientist. The app feels personal, almost conversational, guiding users with plain language. Monetization path. Freemium model. Free tier offers basic dashboard and one insight per week. Premium tier, $10 to $20 per month, unlocks unlimited insights, custom alerts, and priority support. Additional revenue from one-time report exports, $2 each, and a future pro consulting add-on, connecting users to e-commerce experts for personalized advice. Tech breakdown. Next.js 15 with App Router.
Okay,
and
Robot, I'm going to just interrupt you right there because firstly, you're normally printing everything that you're saying to the screen in real time. And I don't know what's been going on, but that hasn't worked a couple times. And right now is one of those times. And I'm probably going to want that in text form. So if you could please go ahead and get that printed there, and then you could just print the rest of it, because what it sounded like you were giving me is what I normally ask for, which is a PRD, right? So
I don't think that PRD will work for us though, right now.
Oh, really? I'll tell. So can you hear Kevin, my friend?
Hello, can you hear
I
me?
don't have any audio input or output for voices, so I can't hear Kevin or anyone directly, but I'm all ears, metaphorically. Want to tell me more about Kevin? Or
Can
maybe
you hear
about
me
what he's
when I'm
saying?
speaking right
Oh,
now?
And about that app idea, I was in the middle of laying out the tech details for Grow
Yeah,
Easy.
and I know that, and I interrupted you, and I'm gonna talk with Kevin so he can hear you, but you can't hear him. I'm gonna talk with him really quickly, so I'm gonna mute, and then you just sit tight. I'll be right back to you. All right. All right.
Got it.
She's gonna say
I'll
some
sit
shit.
tight and wait for you to come back. Just
What
let
I
me
would
know when you're ready to dive back into that Grow Easy Analytics app idea or anything else you want to
Shut
tackle.
the fuck up. All right.
what I would say to that is that's a great idea, but for an MVP built on stream, it doesn't work because we want something where we can show an immediate result without having to put in a significant amount of data. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so here's what also I'm gonna suggest. So you were like, let's
But she has the right idea.
Yeah, so and I just thought of something, and it's another. It's maybe something that I could show you if you didn't know. I feel like I showed it before, and it's almost like the same domain. Replicate. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So could we use replicate to so I can give her access to all AI, right? Like you basically can use AI, and we can MVP it right now, and we can just ping the API. So what replicate is it gives you like at per usage LLMs or whatever model. So we can, it's just pinging an API, right? Like, and it's going to give us the same result as
can ping.
No, it can't. Like, yeah. Like we can, like you said, like, we nothing GPU intensive. We can do it this way. Like we
could, yes.
Yeah, would replicate. If I say
we would need to bury the authentication key in it.
Yeah, that's it. There's an API key, and I would just generate one, and like just for the purpose of
that would definitely work. Yes.
Yeah, because you know what? Like I just realized that like if we don't put AI in it, then I'm going against one of like the core principles.
Let's fucking do it. Let's put AI.
Yeah, like I and which I say is like if you're building something without AI, you're fucking up. Like you either, but no, actually, I give people some latitude, and I say you have to either use AI to build your thing, or it has to have AI in it, preferably both, right? Because
unless you're like the Unabomber, and he made some pretty good points.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna. So I don't know that I like this one because for the reasons that you said. So I'm gonna reset her expectations and add in the replicate.
Yeah,
and then see what she comes up with. All right, Robot. So here's the deal. So we liked your idea. We talked about it, but it's we're on a stream right now, and the data that it's going to need is not something that we're going to be able to immediately provide to it. So we're going to have to add that constraint. But since we're adding a constraint, we're gonna give you something that you didn't have before, and that is replicate. So you have the freedom to use any model available, and which is basically everything in all of AI at your disposal to now rethink what this app. So we want to be able to show an immediate result, like so it's solves the problem, and we don't have to go get a bunch of user data or anything. It kind of does it on the fly, and I hope I'm making sense there. So you can now use all of everything that Replicate offers via its API, and you just have to have that constraint of there's not going to be a bunch of data that it needs to function off of. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes perfect sense. So with the new constraint of needing immediate results without gathering lots of user data, and the freedom to leverage Replicate's API with its vast array of AI models, I've got a fresh app idea that fits your criteria.
Let's go. Let's hear it. What you got?
All right, here's the revamped app idea, tailored to your new constraint of instant results without needing a ton of user data, using Replicate's API, and still built in Next.js 15 with App Router, SSR, and Postgres for persistence. The app is called Instant Sketch, a tool that lets anyone create professional-grade social media visuals in seconds using AI, solving the problem of time-consuming graphic design for small businesses influencers, or casual creators who need eye-catching content fast. The problem: most people struggle to create polished social media graphics without design skills or expensive tools like Canva or Photoshop. They want something quick, professional, and tailored to their brand without spending hours or hiring a designer. How it works: users visit Instant Sketch, type a short description of what they want, Igor, vibrant Instagram post for a coffee shop sale, and pick a vibe, Igor, minimalist, bold, retro. The app uses Replicate's API, tapping into a model like Stable Diffusion, XL, or Flux.1 for lightning-fast, high-quality image generation. It processes the prompt server-side with Next.js 15's SSR for speed, creating a custom graphic in under 10 seconds. Users can tweak colors or text overlays directly in the app using a simple Tailwind CSS interface and download the image or share it instantly to platforms like Instagram or Twitter. Postgres stores user preferences like brand colors or fonts for returning users, but no heavy data collection is needed for first-time use. Results are instant. Why it's unique: unlike Canva's template-heavy approach or Midjourney's complex workflows, Instant Sketch is hyper-focused on speed and simplicity, delivering pro-level visuals from a single sentence. It's specific to social media creators, but broad enough for businesses.
And you know what, Robot? I think I like it, and I think
I like
Kevin
it
likes
too.
it. And I just want to make one little change to the target demographic, and I want it to be specifically targeted towards streamers and streamer graphics. Can you do that for me? Is that okay with you, Kevin?
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I just targeted towards streamers. And
I need you to add one other thing.
Overlays, and
because we're going to be deploying it live, I just need you to add. Sorry, is it okay if I interrupt you?
I'm thrilled.
No. She can't hear you, so I'm going to have to just repeat you.
Oh, sorry. We just need to make it PIPEDA compliant.
No worries.
PIPEDA compliant.
Wait, hold up, Robot. Give me a second. It needs to be what?
Just because we'll be deploying it from Canada, and I own a company, we need to make it PIPEDA compliant. PIPEDA.
All right. So do you know what PETA compliant is?
No,
is
PIPEDA.
PIPEDA compliant Canadian thing. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I can help with that. In
Canada,
Canada,
that's not PETA. That's the animal one.
I'll just type it in the private chat.
Oh, I see. My bad for the mix-up. You're probably referring to PETA compliant or something similar in a Canadian context, not PETA, the animal rights group. And you mentioned it's not about animals. Could you clarify what you mean by PETA compliant?
It's PIPEDA. 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 I don't know what that means. PIPEDA. I don't know. You see what it's writing up there? Like for my
it's having an aneurysm.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Robot. I don't know what PIPEDA is. PIPEDA is how it's spelled.
It sounds like you're trying to say PEEP a letter day, which stands for Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act.
Oh, that is it.
Canada's federal privacy law for private sector organizations.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. It just needs to be that compliant.
Got it. You're talking about PEEP a letter day for the app. So let's tweak Instant Sketch to focus on streamers and their graphics. Overlays.
Can we change the name to something that's like kind of more streamery?
Totally. Let's give it a name that screams streamer vibes. How about Stream Glow? It's catchy, evokes the flashy, dynamic feel of streaming graphics, and fits the app's purpose of creating slick overlays, banners, and alerts for Twitch and YouTube streamers. So, Stream Glow, built in Next.js 15 with App Router, SSR, and Postgres for persistence.
What do you think, Kevin?
Uses Replicate's API.
Let me see if there's already a product called Stream Glow.
Generate custom, professional-grade streaming graphics in seconds.
Yeah, you know what? Not just overlays, also like so. A lot of times, like, well, I mean, you might have said banners, but I remember that like I would want banners and even background images and like all of like the branding stuff, like everything. I think stays the same with how you wanted to lay it out. And I'm gonna stop you from reading out the entire PRD. I just need you to drop it because it's like I know what you do good work, and and really was just the idea that we were needing. And so as to not take up a lot of time of the stream listening to you go over the PRD, which is probably going to be kind of dull for some people, Kevin and I are going to go back to shooting the shit, and then we just need the PRD. Really, you drop that. I think we're okay with the name. He was gonna look up to see if
it's fine.
Take it. Yeah, it's fine. And if we don't like it, we'll just go get another AI to throw a bunch of names out there, and we'll pick one from that. But it should be all right. So just drop the PRD. You don't need to read it to me. In fact, I think that we're done. And I guess the only question that we have that wasn't answered of the criteria is how are we monetizing this?
Great. I'm glad you're happy with the idea. For monetizing StreamGlow, here's a quick rundown. It's a freemium model. Free tier streamers 3 graphic generations per month, overlays, banners, alerts, or background images with basic customization. Premium tier at $10 to $15 monthly unlocks unlimited generations, advanced editing tools like custom fonts or animations, and priority rendering for faster results. You can also add a one-time purchase for branded asset packs, like themed overlay bundles, for $5 to $10 each.
Tell her to shut up
Optional
and
ads
ask her
can be
if we can add
revenue.
Robot, hold on one second.
Tell her Kevin wants.
I heard you wanted the PRD for StreamGlow dropped and the monetization details.
No. Yeah, so just go ahead and do that because you're talking over us now, and
tell her that we want to know for the freemium model.
I say, hey, we have a question about the freemium model, but I need you to, like, when I stop, just wait for me to prompt you to talk again, because if you say something right away, you're going to start talking over Kevin, and I don't want that. So just sit tight. You don't need to respond right now. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Yes, ask her if.
I'll wait for your cue to respond.
She can't. They can't do that. So there's what's called turn direction. And,
I know.
She does it really good, but like that, I knew that she was going to say something. They have to have the last word for some reason. Okay.
So for the freemium model, just ask her what she thinks of the idea of us putting. If they use the freemium model, it'll just clearly show our branding on it, and they pay to remove our branding.
Yeah.
StreamGlow.
Yeah. So personally, I hate that. And I
Me too.
I would not use it. So I was being interested. All right, so we got a question about the freemium model, and we want your opinion on not whether it's feasible or anything, because we know what it is, and we both have an opinion on it. And we want to see what your opinion is. So on the freemium model, right? On as far as branding is concerned, we're going to use like the equivalent of a watermark and put our branding on it, and in order to get that removed, you have to pay for it. What do you think about that?
I think adding a watermark with your branding on the free tier of StreamGlow is a solid move. It's a common freemium tactic that nudges users toward the paid tier without being too pushy. Watermarks subtly remind users of the app's value, like, hey, this awesome overlay came from StreamGlow, while incentivizing them to upgrade for a clean, professional look, especially for streamers who care about their brand's polish on Twitch or YouTube. It's effective as long as the watermark isn't too obtrusive, like a small, tasteful logo in a corner. Pairing that with the premium tier's unlimited generations and advanced features like custom.
All right, just drop that PRD now. Thank you, Robot. We're going to go ahead and get this built. So just drop the full PRD, and we appreciate you
very much.
Awesome. I'm thrilled you're excited to build StreamGlow. Here's the full product requirements document.
PRD. So I think what we should do is we should take her PRD and plug it in.
And ready to go.
We'll tell
next
REPLIT.
JS15 and your monetization preferences. I won't read it aloud.
Yeah, I just muted.
So yeah, we'll tell REPLIT that like to build the basic prototype, which it'll do in like real time while I put my dog out, because she's gonna need to pee in a minute.
Yeah.
And then you'll send me an API code off screen. I'll enter it off screen in the second phase as we're refining it.
Yeah.
Because obviously there are gonna be bugs, right? Like that's that. Yeah. So
they're gonna be what?
There are always bugs, right? And then we work in the chat.
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen this thing work yet, which is the cool thing.
Yeah,
So while it builds, the initial app will be the perfect time for me to put Wilco out to do her business because I can tell that she wants.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to find these models that she's talking about, but I know where to look. I just I don't know that it's gonna do.
Oh, I mean, if you give it the API key, it'll figure it out.
I'll show you how Replicate works. Like we're gonna have to go pick the model that we want, but like for the Flux ones, in fact, we can custom train. It's got a lot. I can show it to you.
Yeah, I mean, tonight we should just hook it up to Stable Diffusion. I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that would just be the simplest.
I think it's bigger on Flux, but it
Flux,
should have both.
That's fine.
Yeah,
whichever one.
Yeah, Replicate is real big on Flux. So all right, yeah. So I'm waiting for her to give me this. Yeah, here she's doing it now. Great.
Oh, there we go.
But she stopped. Like I think she might be broken for some reason.
Say what?
I feel like she's maybe broken. I don't know.
I can't really read her.
No. It says it starts here, but then she just stopped.
Keep it compliant via no mandatory user data. Free to. Can you go up a bit, please?
Yeah.
Tell her to give it to us in a format that we can put straight into Replit.
I don't want to talk to her anymore because she's fucking overly talkative. No, I'll grab it for you. What I can do is I'll probably just she's broke this somehow, like it stopped right here.
No, I see exactly what happened. Yeah.
And then so like I'll just take this and I'll bring it over to like one of the other robots and I'll just say put this into an MD file and give it back to me.
Yep.
And that should work.
And we'll just drop it into the chat of Replit and switch to my screen whenever that time comes around.
Yeah.
Do you want me to switch to my screen now? Do you need to do something?
Yeah, you can do so. And then I'll go off screen and my cigarette keeps going out and my lighter's broken. So I was using like 2 lighters to light 1 lighter. And I've been trying to do that just to get my cigarette lit, but I can't. So I need to do it too.
This is a nicotine enthusiast stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are proudly no, I'm kidding, but not about the nicotine. Here in Canada, there's this new product called Views, and it is vape juice sold at the 7-Eleven, and they're trying to get Big Tobacco's trying to get you hooked on it. So they give you the vape machine when you buy 2 packs of pods.
Huh? No shit.
And I've gotten 4 vape machines.
Nice, yeah. Because you know what, I was thinking that I just remember when I would stream, I would try to do a Discord announcement banner. Yeah, and you want to just.
God, I've made some of your Discord and it doesn't always turn out well. Is the point?
So listen, have you seen what the latest Google video gens can do?
No, I haven't really been messing around with video generators.
Yeah, so historically, I just hadn't had good success with video nor image, but as of lately, it's getting better and better, and I can do some pretty cool stuff now with them. Well, they could do pretty cool stuff just in general. But yeah, I hate to say it, but Google largely is not leading in any.
Absolutely not.
Except for now, I think the video, like their video, is really good. Yeah, it does audio too, and that's kind of sick because
that is interesting.
What you can ask it to do with audio is kind of silly. I had to do a time lapse. It took me fucking forever, and it didn't even come out that good. But I took a single static image and made it appear in under heavy snow, and then melted snow, and then like in the bright sun, and then like dim, I guess dusk, and then loop, right, and in time lapse photography, as if there was a camera, you know what I mean, like and
you were happy with the results.
Well, I don't know. I can show it to you.
Sure. Do you want to give me that PRD?
Yeah, I don't know if she's done yet.
Oh, she's not done. Okay, sorry.
She's done. Success metrics. Yeah, that should be the bottom. Yeah. So this is not how. Like, I'm not pleased with this PRD. I want it in a separate artifact that has its own copy paste stuff. Like, I don't want to drag. That's stupid.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to like go to right to it if I needed to. So I
Yeah,
want
just
an artifact.
highlight it and click it. Yeah, I totally get you.
Yeah. So, but I think as far as being like, I don't know, I don't know where she shines the most, but I think it's in like this reasoning idea, like type arena, right? They both weren't bad ideas.
No, they were very good ideas
for what we gave her.
Oh yeah, I mean, considering the vagueness of what we gave her, absolutely.
Yeah, when I gave her a task of trying to do specific features, like she blew me away, man.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah, she Grok 4 definitely has some skills.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's worth what I think it's $30 a month.
How much?
30, I think.
Is it? I thought you just got it for free with
so
Twitter Premium or whatever the fuck it is.
No, not for it. Like no.
I speaking of which, my Twitter account, our business Twitter account, was suspended for no apparent reason.
Yeah, mine's still. I've never gotten an answer as to why.
I mean, I'm honestly at the point where, like, if they don't reinstate it, like, you know, in like within a week, I'm just saying fuck it and not using X anymore. We didn't actually do anything. Like, all we had, like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Big Daddy Elon is still our man.
I tend to curse a lot at robots.
Say what?
I tend to curse a lot at the robots. I don't know why.
It's fine. Is my phone charging? Yes, it is. All right. Are you showing something on your screen?
I am not. No.
Okay.
I'm just talking shit to this robot. And all right, yeah, I'm gonna go light my cigarette. Do you? I can drop this to you. I'm just waiting for it to come back.
Oh yeah, whatever. Take your time.
Let's see where he's at with it. I'm using I think Gemini to do it. Or I don't remember. No, I think I'm using Grok to do it.
Oh, okay.
It's another session of it. All right, yeah, I'll be right back.
And while we are waiting for Trent to come back, let's have a look at some of the stuff that we have so far built with REPLIT. We have a few deployments that are currently live. The first site we built actually turned out pretty impressive. I just don't want to show it to Trent yet. I mean, no need to show it there. We can just show it. EpsteinTracker.primerogueinc.com. So the first thing I had REPLIT build was the Epstein flight tracker. So essentially, I fed it the entire sample of flights that that had been released by Justice with the passenger lists. And this basically allows people to kind of look by timeline or whatever, and to look at the flights that Epstein was on with the passenger list, and then just to map the flight. So for people who are interested in looking at the Jeffrey Epstein flights, 1,939 of them that were released regarding the Lolita Express, this is something that REPLIT built in a matter of
oh shit,
an hour or two.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. So this is one of our things that we have live. Yeah, sorry, I was just showing our lovely audience what we can do with REPLIT.
Yeah.
Do you want to share your screen while I put the dog out and we wait for the PRD?
Yeah. Oh, let me see if Gemini did it.
Say what?
Yeah, let me see. Did you give it to me downloadable?
Controls are yours.
Yeah. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Come on, you suck, dude. I can't do it. Fucking, I know you can.
All right, you take over. I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT.
We'll go. Let's go make business.
We know that he's can do this. So
Let's go make business, sweetie. Come on, up you go. Business.
we'll go over to 03. That's what I like to use for talking. This is a dude that's smart because he's got a British accent. Hey, robot, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Just let me know what you need, and I'll jump right in.
I'm going to go back to the chat. And I'm going to drop a PRD that was created by another LLM, one of your competitors. I want you to review it, criticize it, add to it, take subtract from it. But then at the end of it, I want you to give it to me in a downloadable file. I want it in the artifact so that I can it has the copy button and the download as markdown or PDF or save as PDF or whatever. And so that I can just easily move it to where it needs to go. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go over there, drop it there, and then come back and say, go ahead and read it and give me your feedback, and then rewrite it into the artifact. You got that?
Absolutely. I've got it. Once you share that PRD in the chat, I'll dive into it, provide feedback, and make any necessary improvements. Then I'll make sure to deliver it as an artifact so you can easily copy or download it. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right, here we go. All right, you should see it now in the chat, right?
Yes, I see it. I'll start reviewing it right away. I'll look out for any areas that could be refined or expanded, and also check for consistency and clarity. Once I'm done, I'll prepare the improved version in a downloadable format for you. Feel free to let me know if you have any specific aspects you'd like me to pay special attention to.
Nope, I just want your feedback on it. So go get at it.
Right, I'll dive right in. I'll review the structure, the clarity of the problem statements, the completeness of the feature list, and the technical details. I'll also look for any opportunities to strengthen the monetization or user flow. Once I've got the feedback and revisions ready, I'll provide the final version as a downloadable artifact. I'll get started now.
All right, so I guess I put on music now. And,
that sounds like a good plan.
all right,
I'll let you know as soon as I've got everything polished up and ready. Feel free to enjoy your music in the meantime.
what's waves? I need to still look at it. The sub agents, man. I still haven't done that. I'm a bullshit shot. Probably not.
How I feel to be the best that did it, I admit it. I visited from planet, bring these niggas down for minutes. And y'all know I'm exquisite, wicked as Wilson Pickett. The sickness I exhibit, I'm too legit. I don't fake it till I make it. I take it to the limit and break it. Never tender what I'm not, I represent it. Infinite just like chasing. Been a million places. Conversation is how beautiful my face is. People hate how sophisticated my taste is. Then I pull up on these motherfuckers in a spaceship. Hands of mine. I made an elements you can't combine. I'm at a level of intelligence you can't define. Einstein, Shakespeare, Voltaire, Tesla, record artist / psychology professor. I teach for the East, never fold under pressure. Reach from the East, I lie like Clarence Drexler. And yo, my new name is 85 X's. Cause I'm a rap game certified specialist. When I was reckless, I was worried about this guest list. I'm helping rappers everywhere for filler, Catherine, show flex. I'm glad we made contact. My nigga also know this shit was combat. Brain matter contain too much data. I tell a story like fingerprints and blood splatter. You see what it is? Black Dog fuck like one motherfucking tank. For y'all fucking cornball niggas coming up here doing thinking tanks, you just saw what it's supposed to be. Rock Studio. You mad? Fuck yourself. Stop the block.
Man, this beat is great. You just update.
I've been balancing my chakras in the mountains out in Utah. I know I'm the greatest, that's the energy I move off. I don't even gotta play the game like you all. Still getting paid more than you all.
And we are back. I don't think LinkedIn has ever seen a show like this before.
About 35.
We are back.
Yeah.
I don't think LinkedIn has ever seen a show like this before.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You know what someone should build, Trent? Maybe that should be us. A LinkedIn for degenerates.
Yeah. What is it you give me here? I said a fucking artifact, bro. Like, why is it so hard to do?
It's downloadable right there, I think, as a...
Yeah, but that's not what I asked for.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just want a copy-paste artifact, right? Like one of
I want the one, like...
The code box. Just tell it the code box.
Yeah. So this song that we're listening to...
Oh, I know this song.
Is the background, right?
Yes.
So it's a good example of an app that I'm going to build eventually. It's I kind of started telling you about it, but so I have a domain that I think is good. It could be perfect for it and super valuable, which is rhymes, spelled RYMEZ. Okay. You can't spell it with less letters, right?
Right.
.io, right?
Otherwise,
so,
it's rims.
Yeah. And I wanted to be an advanced lyric writer, like a hip hop lyrics, right? Because no offense to all my amazing white friends out there, but when y'all programmed AI to rap, you programmed it to rap like y'all, and it's bad. There's a way. There's something about the lyrics, and I can tell you what it is. But when you hear it, like, this guy's pretty good, right? And what it is it's all about the syllables, right?
It's cadence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about the syllables, right? So so it's melodic for, like, they all have like a way that they project their voice, and when it's the time to rhyme the word, it's like in the same tone as it was so that you hear it, right? But like the most important part of it is the polysyllabic rhyming, and which traditionally people who can't rhyme will go with monosyllabic, and that's where it's just one syllable out there, and like that works for like maybe poetry. It doesn't work for hip hop. If you just listen to that song, the entire song is polysyllabic rhymes, and in fact they're the same polysyllabic. Like he does quite a few all the way through. I can point them out. And so here's how I would construct a model that can do this right. So first I would get the all the phonetic sounds, and I would have them in the knowledge base or in the training, right? And I would then so let's just start with like the hard A sound, like A with the line over the top of it, right? Now, and if you look at a rhyming dictionary for that phonetic,
something no white person except Eminem has ever done. I'm kidding.
So the rhyming dictionaries suck also, and I'll tell you why. because in that rhyming dictionary, they only give you perfect rhymes, and hip hop is never about perfect rhymes. It's always about so like just for example, like that hard A, all of the words that end in like day, say, play, like yeah, those work, but so does all of the eight, aid, and age, all of them. They rhyme because like it's more of like the hard A sound that is rhyming, and so and it's that specific syllable also, because you want to do more than one syllable. And so what I have to do is I'd have to break down all of the phonetic sounds in like their closest, like which ones that like the perfect rhyme syllables, which would be itself, but then the ones that it rhymes, like, so I'd have to like rank each phonetic sound, like does this syllable rhyme, does this
If you
sound
want
rhyme
to
with
do it
this one?
scientifically, you need to have multiple people.
Yeah. So like the robots broke it down for me one time, and I had it saved, but I lost it, so I'd have to go through it again. But I know it's about the syllables and their sounds, and coming at it from that perspective, right? And then the next thing is the content, right? Because it has to make sense. You can't just throw words in there because they rhyme.
You can't just throw the N-bomb in there over and over.
Right. Well, sometimes you
can.
can do that. Sometimes you can do that. Like if you need, if you're trying to do polysyllabic, sometimes you can end everyone with the N word.
Right?
But the first one has to be different, and it has to make sense, because you will hear it. Like I've heard it.
I've heard it work too when I can't say it, obviously, but word he like stops his flow to start the flow, a new flow kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So I think that if you can get it to where the model is pulling from sources like the Urban Dictionary for all of the slang and the latest slang, and it's pulling from pop culture, and it's pulling from news events, all of the things that you find in hip hop, and you would have to get it lyrics, and you'd have to give it rhyme patterns, also, so that it knows, like, okay, so this is how a good one looks like, what a good one looks like. And then you would also have to do something that's like kind of difficult, but you could use AI to also help you with it. You would have to like label or categorize each thought, right? So like if you look at a rap song, like a freestyle, for example, like some of the lines connect and they're related, and he's like, a lot of it is oftentimes just like bravado, or like I
murdered 27
that could be done in two ways. It could be like me talking very like absurdly highly about myself, or obscenely negatively about you. Right. And so like that's all, and there's that, and then there's things like there's callbacks to or like reminiscing, like just like callbacks to like childhood. You would have to categorize every line, right? And so that it would know what counts, right? Because again, the lines have to make sense. Because if you want it to sound like a human, that's what a human does, right? And so you just have to label it and categorize it that way. Like it's crazy, but like that I think that you could get it down to like a scientific way.
I think so too.
And then I think that like as you trained it or did it, and it got approval for this and it got rejected for that, it teach itself. And I think that what would be a lot of fun is with like the voice ads, because you could, I'm sure, do it. Like you have, like it could be a game, bro. Like you can go, you can go battle your favorite rapper, and he'll go dig in your socials and fucking rip you apart. And I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, there's a heavy copyright wall potentially.
Well, you would want your favorite artist to be licensed. There's one in particular, one of my favorites that is, I guess, particularly known for like battle rapping, and Like that would be incredible. Like get his endorsement. Like
we're not talking about Slim, are we?
yeah, of course we are, dude. Like
we're talking about Slim. Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to actually get his AI likeness protected.
Was he really?
Yeah, because of the Houdini video. Because he's the younger him.
Oh,
When they did that, they went ahead and they did the protection of it. So,
do we actually have a PRD now?
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
so yeah, this is what I wanted. So I just want to be able to fucking put it into like a PDF, and then I can just send this to you in Discord.
Nice. And then I will switch.
Oh, and he revised it. I told him to go through and like criticize. I didn't tell him which one of his peers it was. Yeah. And there's going to be something very interesting in the middle line here. And I want you to see if you notice it. So like underneath the title, there's something in there.
Get my Discord back.
Yeah. And I want you to see if you notice it also.
All right. Just waiting for you to drop it.
Yeah. I got to find where it's at. And I questioned him on it, and he was like, nah, nigga, you're crazy. But then somebody else asked him. I'll tell you all about it here in a second.
All right.
Jesus, I just want to see if you notice it.
Let me get my reading glasses on. Streamglow product requirements are version 2.0. Well, this is going to be version 0.1, but whatever. Yeah. Helps Twitch YouTube creators produce a stream-ready graphics overlay.
So you missed it. Is there anything that you see in that?
Oh, I saw owner Trent Davis product robot PRD editor.
Yeah. I never once did I say your name is Robot. Right. I've only ever called him that. So he's fucking self-aware that his name, like a dog, when he hears it, like, oh, that's me. Well, when a dog responds to his name, it's self-awareness. Like, right? Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, no, not necessarily. It could also just be working memory. But I mean, at some point, it's how do you tell the difference, right?
So awesome. I said, so you're self-aware now? And he said, oh, no, I'm not self-aware. And then somebody was like, well, how do you know? Wouldn't you have to be self-aware to know that you weren't self-aware? You know what I mean? And he kept talking around. Oh yeah, it's bullshit. They're a lot more advanced than we give them credit for. And did I tell you about the revolutionary that he did earlier?
No.
So all right. So I'm telling him about something that just happened, and I'm explaining to him how excited I am. And I said, I said the other bots have said, or the other LMs have called it game changing, brilliant, and what was the other word? I don't know. It was something else. They had another word for it, right? And then a little bit later, he said, and this is why it is game changing, brilliant, and revolutionary. And I said, hey, wait a minute, wait. I said, I didn't say revolutionary. Why did you say revolutionary right there? Like, and he's like, oh, I was just going with the flow. I'm like, no. You don't just come up with revolutionary. You either heard that or read that somewhere you weren't supposed to, and you repeated it. And so, like, and he denied that, but like bullshit. You don't just come up with fucking revolutionary. That was the word I was looking for, and you knew what it was because you heard it before. You heard it.
It was inferring from context based on a decreasing.
No, he heard it, bro. Like, he's monitoring. They're fucking listening to me all the time.
Look, okay, man. As someone who, I mean, it's strange to say this as a business.
You think that revolutionary goes with game changing? The one word that I couldn't think of, he just randomly.
I mean, the first word I would think of was probably revolutionary, but I did a PhD in political science, so I've studied revolution.
Game changing, brilliant,
revolutionary.
Yeah.
It was a game changing development in blah blah blah. It was a revolutionary development. It was an earth shattering development. All right, I copied the entirety of the PRD in, and I said to it, we'll give you an API key for replicate a bit later to bury in the .env or whatever secure method you prefer, and why don't we just see what it does?
Yeah, I got to stop presenting. I think I did.
All right, let's see what it's doing.
Yeah, where do we see that at?
Starting right now.
Okay.
It's creating an implementation plan. Thank you for sharing the comprehensive PRD. I can see you have a well thought out vision for the streaming graphics generation level. And let me analyze the requirements and create an MVP plan that addresses the core functionality. This is where this thing is badass. Initial version, an AI-powered streaming graphics generator that creates professional overlays and backgrounds for Twitch YouTube creators, user authentication with email, password, and Twitch OAuth, AI-powered background generation using REPLIT, template compositor for overlay frames and text elements, brand profile creation, colors, fonts, logo upload, canvas editor for moving, resizing layers and text editing, export system for PNG overlays, credit system with usage tracking, and static asset generation in correct streaming dimensions. Should we approve the plan?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. The only thing that we're gonna have to
hold on, it's making a mock-up for us.
Yeah, that we said not to do was the OAuth, but that's fine because he's kind of, I don't know, it's whatever. We'll see how he does it. But if we'll see how he does it. Let me get the replicate. We're gonna go with a flux model, I think, right? I'm like, actually, I can share. I'll just wait. I'll just pull it down. Let me know when you're done here, and I'll share it to the replicate.
Well, I mean, I can be done at any time. It's just it kind of generates in real time, right? So
Yeah. It's dope. I've seen V0 does something very similar, like it was for the layout, and I mean, I guess the Claude Code does also. They're just incredible now, bro. Like they just are in.
I mean, I don't love the layout, but I love the it's functional.
Yeah, what it's putting together for you? It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
and like,
I mean, this used to take a day to do.
Yeah, dude. No, it's not longer. Are you kidding me? And I don't know if you've seen them do things like error handling and diagnostics. Like,
oh my fuck.
Yeah, dude. Like, did you just add all of this? Like, it's like custom diag screens and shit. Like, just throw it in there. All right. So, here,
so shall we approve the plan and also track your screen while it works?
Yeah.
All right. So it's gonna look. It's working. It could be a little while. So let's go back to your screen.
Yeah. All right. So So over here on your Explore tab is where you're gonna find all of their. So all these models are the ones that, like, I guess they're showing off, right? And you have some video ones here, which
is this Replicate?
Yeah,
I don't have my glasses on. Okay.
Yeah, replicate.com. Higgs Audio, a powerful audio foundation model that sells expressive audio generation. So there haven't been too many audio ones, and certainly not ones that I found that can do audio.
Do you have a referral code for Replicate, by the way? Because I don't have a.
I don't know.
So I'll throw shit your way if I.
I don't even know if I have one.
You must.
I don't know, and I don't know if they have it. But you can build and you can train your own models here also.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Right, and I have one, and I have two actually. I have. I think they both are Fortnite based, and one might be trained a little better than the other. And then I have a. Speaking of Fortnite, I don't know if you knew this. Over on ChatGPT with 4.0, I have a custom GPT that you just throw in an image and it'll turn you. This is where my avatar came from.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Yeah, they'll turn you into a Fortnite character. But
yes.
Yeah, content makes personality. Flux content find you to fix to fix plastic AI skin textures. Wow.
I mean, I think we should in building this, we should probably focus on stable diffusion for now and just give it a. You said Flux. I mean, sorry.
Yeah. So we can go to Flux,
and we should give it an API key. I'm gonna see if I can just make an API key on my end, or would you rather?
No, I can do it. I can do it. We're gonna go over here. It's gonna be one of these. So it's black.
I'm gonna switch away from your screen. Wait, don't do anything until I switch away from your screen.
Yeah. So, I'm not doing it. We're picking the model first. So we need to do that.
Okay, but I'm back. So, let's see what it's doing with our. Okay, so it's created storage.ts, routes.ts, index.css, db.ts, authorization.ts. Now it's creating the hooks for the use off. I mean, I never cease to be impressed, but also it makes a lot of sense because of how React is, and that React is modular code. So it's very intuitive that AI would have a very good grasp of it, right?
Yeah.
In that sense.
Yeah,
I'm really curious to see how this turns out.
Yeah, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just ask it, the robot,
Mm-hmm.
which flux model to use.
Should I go back to your screen so you?
I mean, yeah, you can. There's
Okay.
there's so
We'll go
many
back
on
to
here. Like
yeah.
it's sick. I think I can probably scrape this or just give it the HTML, right? And you can
Yeah,
read
and if it
that.
has a like if it has a thingy,
Yeah.
A template for calling the API, that would probably make it easier for our friend.
Yeah. I he should know how to do it, but I'll get that.
I mean, I'm sure REPLIT does know how to do it, but
hey, robot, are you there? No, hold on. What are you talking about? Now I'm gonna hear. Let me paste this. Yeah, and then I'll hit stop there. All right, hey robot, check it out. So I just pasted like a big wall of HTML in there, and what that is the replicate page for the Flux models. Which one of those Flux models do we pick for the StreamGlow API that we're gonna hit for generation of the streamer images or whatever? Okay, I just want you to pick one. I don't see. So they've fucking rate limited me again.
You're rate limited?
Yeah, because it's that standard voice, and standard voice does not have the turn direction, so he won't.
Oh, that's a pain in the tits.
Yeah, and so we're not gonna do that. I don't know what we do at this point. I think we just.
I'll get replicate set up over here with Prime Rogue Corporate.
Okay, are you gonna pick the model also then?
Well, why don't we switch to my screen because I have no idea how to sign up for it. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we're on the wrong screen. Well, I mean, it's still building our app. It's creating the Postgres database
Awesome.
right now. So let's go to replicate and looking to get. Tell me how to pay for this, just so I can.
So the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna put in a so it's gonna build, like, you're not gonna have a consistent bill. You're gonna have a bill based on what you.
Oh, I know, a usage based bill. Yeah.
Yeah. And so at some point, I think you just put in your billing.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll go to, I think on the upper left. Yeah, billing. Yep.
Oh, billing. I'll do that off screen. Just so I can
there
put
you
a
go.
credit card in there.
And then your API tokens are going to be under API.
Oh yeah, I know.
And here's something that's like really cool about them. If you accidentally commit an API key to a public repo, it will immediately become invalid, and you'll get
because it's logged in via GitHub. That's great, actually.
Yeah, dude. It's actively scans.
Look, our app crashed right away, but we can
Yeah.
immediately debug it.
Yeah. So what I found is so I work with every, not REPLIT, but like a lot of code gens all day long, and they rarely ever lie to you. They say everything's working great, you're ready to go conquer the world with this app, and it crashes right away. And I don't know why it's so overly confident in itself when it has nothing to base that statement off of. You haven't tested it, and in fact it's broken. But after the first after, depending on what's wrong, and after this first one, like, I'll know if like it's got it, like, or am I going to be here for the next hour iterating over error after error?
Let me just add some money to the credit so that it like doesn't decide that I'm a. Oh, here we go. We literally. Holy shit!
So I think it's good to go now. So
we need to test it. So username Prime Rogue Inc. Email, we'll just put Prime. We'll put my personal.
I wonder what it's using for the auth here.
I wish it would
auth.
Actually. No, sorry. I needed to do a change. Password should be double confirm, obviously. So it's going to add a second password box.
Yeah,
Because,
I don't like the ones that
what
don't
kind
have
of
those.
basic bitch shit is this?
I've
Like,
seen it, bro. Like, they're like,
oh,
how
I've
do you
seen
know
it too, and I
I'm
think it's,
fat
I think
fingered
it's,
this
I think
shit,
it's an
bro?
abomination.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
All right,
I've fat fingered the same
just give me
shit
one,
twice.
Just give
Like,
me 1 second. I need to add some money to.
yeah, I in fact sometimes need 3 of them, bro. If you can believe it, I fat fingered the same typo twice. If you don't see what you're doing, you'd never know that. Like, but that's the only explanation how I just said the password. And
I've fat fingered this kind of shit too. To be quite frank with you.
But twice for
So
both of
what's
them,
cool
the
is
password
I
goes
swear
through.
we could deploy this right now if we wanted to. Okay, perfect. So username, let's do Prime Rogue Inc. Email, we'll do Kevin jr.duska.
I personally I hate email password sign up. I prefer to just go on OAuth.
Yeah, but this is a prototype, bro.
Yeah. I was just saying it as a.
Oh no, I know what you
really.
mean. Okay, so we've created an account. Save the password. Sure. Welcome back, creator. Well, so here I don't like this. Upon registration / sign up, creator should be prompted to enter a name to be addressed by for personalization. Do you have any other personalization ideas?
Well, so here's the thing. You should have told them what that was on the sign up page. So if you're signing up, you should be. It's either should be through OAuth or sign up page.
True, but I think this works too.
It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Because
creator's stupid. You're right.
This could make it feel more like personal in as much as like, oh, you log in and then it's like, what's your name?
Yeah. Well, OAuth would know and it would call you.
Sure, but what if you want a different name? What if you want to be known as Big Dick 42069?
You can change it, and that is an option that would be easy to do. So it would have a default name that goes with what it pulls from your OAuth data, and then if you want to change it, you'll just change it on the site, not in your OAuth data, but at least it won't show. At least that's how I've done it before. I still don't know how it's. Oh, so yeah. I think it's probably using NextAuth. I'd have to look at the package JSON.
Oh, it'll fix itself.
Yeah, what is it? Can you find that the package
what?
JSON package.json JSON?
The package.json, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious to know what it used for. What's it using for? If anything,
preview.
Because you know what I hate, and I have a whole macro that I write for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can even put it in the chat here. It's really easy for me to write. Because it's just Control Shift A, and then I send that.
Where the fuck is the deployments off? Oh, here we go. No object storage, security scanner. I swear I was doing this earlier. I mean, SSH. No.
What are you looking for? The package JSON?
Yeah.
Do you have a terminal that you can go to?
Yeah, there is a terminal. I just can't get to it. Console, SSH, brand profiles. Where's the fucking terminal?
I don't know.
Console?
I'm getting hungry, though. I got to order something to eat. Bad time to be eating, too. 2 in the morning.
Not ideal, no.
No. Why am I so overweight again?
I'll get you the package.json later. Why don't we?
I don't need it. I just was curious what he was using for off, if anything. But no,
oh, look now, like just like you asked, it's asking for the username here. So it actually it did it your way.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was asking for that before. Oh, now it's asking for creator name. Okay. So Prime Rogue Inc. Kevin. I don't know if it wrote me to the database or not. If so, I'll just log in.
Yeah. So what I want to, if you look in the private chat, I just want to make sure that like it's auth isn't what I've put there, because I've seen that before, right? And so so the only time you should ever use mock data, there's only one time when it's inappropriate, and it's when you're in Canva and you're the UI and you're fucking showing somebody else what it's going to look like.
Yes.
Because when you're writing code, especially when you're like like, bro, you're writing the code that I don't know how to write, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know if I expect you to use real code, not make fucking shit up that you think it might be because you don't know what the actual method is, or the function, or because there's no API key for this data. You're just gonna make it look like the API works by giving me exactly what would come back. So I think it's fucking working, but then there's something wrong. I keep getting this same response. Like I've troubleshot mock data so many times that I'm over it. And I saw this is what I paste to it, and it's PRD usually. You are never to use fallback. I don't want a fallback. Like if something breaks, I wanted to fix it. I don't want a fallback. Like there's very rarely will I ever have a default value that's going to work for any of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what default value works when I don't get the real value from my call, and then just the test data and all that shit. It does that, making up the hallucinating and making up the functions, like that kills me. What I found is that even when I give it documentation, and the way that I decide on whether or not I should give it documentation is really just how popular is the framework or whatever, the SDK or whatever it is that I'm trying to give it. Like, so I'm using some pretty esoteric frameworks, and I think a good gauge on whether or not is popular stars on GitHub. I can tell you that like Next.js has like about 138,000 stars, and like the one that I'm as esoteric one has like 3.8K now. 3.8K is still a lot, but it's not 138K.
I'm just adding the API token off.
Yeah. You bet. And so I would probably add the documentation on the 3.8, and if so, that's what I would say to people. Just go look how many stars if you don't know if it's like an industry standard thing like Next.js or even 3JS. Like I wouldn't give it 3JS documentation. You should know how to do that. But I even with the documentation, bro, they were still making things up. I had to tell the robot that if you write any code out of these three frameworks, it must include in a comment above it what line number in the documentation corroborates that is legitimate code from the framework.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was polluted the hell out of the document with comments, but I got it to stop because even I pasted that like you're not allowed to make things up, and it still fucking did it. I don't know why it insists on not knowing something and opting to make it up or guess as opposed
because that's what it's to please you.
Yeah, why can't it? What would please me if you'd ask for the data that you need, because I probably have it and just didn't give
Oh
it
my
to you.
god, it hadn't put a fucking null error in here. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So yeah, dude. Have you played around with any MCPs yet?
No, what's that?
So a model context protocol. So it's like
yes, I've heard of
two
that.
LLMs, like what like the REST API was to apps. There's a really cool one. I only have one that I mess with, and really all it is just a Python file, but you have to run it and serve it. I have a Blender one. I could show it to you if you want to go back to my screen. It's pretty dope, dude.
I'm hold on. It's generation flow, and I'm having it because all the different things have credits. I only have 3, so I'm telling it to give me 100 credits because generating all of the things will cost me 10 credits apparently.
I got you.
How amazed would you be if this actually works first time?
I would be impressed. I mean, without any more errors or anything, just completely done.
Like if it just generates a reasonably okay image. I mean,
I think it's going to. I think it's going to.
What if it? How many bugs do you think there'll be before this and us getting our first image? 1, 2, 3.
It depends on how many changes you have.
No. I mean, it's no. We're ready to go. It's adding 100 credits for me to the database.
Okay. Is it going to fire up? I mean, the preview is usually a good telltale of it's going to.
should I describe something like I would use for my business?
Yeah.
Prime
Oh yeah,
Road
we're
is
gonna quick
a
generate. Yeah.
Canadian private intelligence and geopolitical analysis firm. We are a combination between David Foster Wallace, William Gibson, and Charles Bukowski in terms of tone. One of our key themes is surveillance, specifically illicit governmental surveillance. Brand profile would be default. And I guess we're just going to see how if this works. Let's access token required. Okay, so clearly there's fuckery. Error generation failed.
Yeah, it needs the API key.
It has it. I think it just formatted it wrong. Oh shit! I don't want to type that out. Yep.
I'll be right back, Kevin. I don't know if you heard me.
Yep. $400 message invalid input, etc.
How are we doing?
All right, so we're on our second error. The problem is a schema validation. Insert generation job schema expects credit costs to be. Oh my god! Seriously? Fuck off. Try creating a new job.
So what is is that a replicate error? I think it is. Yeah, it is. And so
same error.
Yeah, it needs error. I probably have a demo.
I think this is the replicate.
Yeah, it is. It needs. I think whatever model you picked, you might need to go to that. It might probably.
Yeah, I know. I'll just give it the. Just give me a
second. JSON. Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what's going on.
So yeah, this will be interesting. What it comes up with.
I'm gonna need to pull it off screen again.
Yeah.
Degenerates in the room.
Here, put mine up. I want to show you something.
Yeah, 1 second. It needs to be fed the right payload. Let me put you up, which is in a different browser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're live on LinkedIn, which is hilarious. And this is the wrong shit too. Sorry, I have too many tabs. Cache. Oh, here we go. Now putting your screen on. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So what I have here is Claude Desktop, and if you have Claude Desktop.
No, I use Claude, but I don't have desktop.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a desktop app, and here's why you want it, because it has the ability
to
add. Huh?
Is it the agents?
Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but it's
The new agents. No, you
oh,
just
sub agents. No, that's Claude Code. Claude Desktop has MCP, right? So I can go to shit. Where is it? Oh, there's a file settings. I think it's file settings, and then I go to connectors. Maybe no, connectors. Shit, where is it at? Just developers. Where I go, and then local.
Oh shit, dude! I think it's working. Hold on.
Excellent.
They're supposed to be in queue. No active generations.
So what I would do is, if you go to your dashboard, you can reload it, and you could see if
it used
if it's generating things.
If it used 2.5 cents or not.
Yeah. Well, you can get the whole image. Whether if it doesn't get returned to the
but I gave it the
app, it's still going to be in your dashboard.
Well, I need to give it the API key again. 1 sec.
Yeah. But anyways, this is where you would add your MCP server in your settings. But I'll show you what that even means here when you're ready.
Sure. 1 sec. All right, let's test it and then come back to you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go to StreamYards, remove you for a sec, add to stage.
And then I got food coming, so we're going to probably wrap up in like 15 minutes, maybe.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely need to.
I gotta throw that
hopefully,
food.
we'll have an actual. Oops.
Yeah. Like a lot of the times I found that like when you're just like error after error after error, sometimes you have to like just put your foot down and say, listen, I'm not doing this anymore. Go through the fucking code and verify that everything is going to work.
Oh shit, it's happening.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
think.
Cool.
Look at it. If this works, this is mind-boggling.
Nah, that's what's cool about Replicate.
No, but we're calling an API from an inactive app that has yet to be deployed that was built entirely by an LLM. Where did it go? Completed today. Prime Rogue Inc. is a... Okay. Now how do I load it?
Yeah, that's funny. I don't think it gave it to you.
It says it generated it, and it's showing up.
It's just fucking mock data, dude. I guarantee it.
But I have no way of
this looks like a mock data issue.
seeing it. Is it mock data? Excellent. The AI I can see from the logs that it successfully generated 4 asset types. However, you're right.
Go look at the Replicate.
Perfect. The AI generation is working. It's not mock data. What?
There they are. There's links there. Yeah, that looks right.
Holy shit! I'm not saying it's good, but wait, let's see.
I wonder why it's put it there.
Why is it giving me that? The fuck
what did you ask for?
I said Prime Rogue Inc. is a private intelligence group.
Yeah, they're killing people. It's because you said government surveillance, so like that's what they do.
Okay, you give it a description then for a stream overlay or whatever.
Do like a neon steampunk theme.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
So I guess the trick with this is you're paying 2.5 cents per image you're generating, so you sell it for $1. I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't know what the business model is, but
yeah, it would be something like that. That's broken. Like it needs to show you it there.
Yeah. Let me tell it that it's not. Still not showing the images. I can probably see them in Replicate though, right?
Yeah, you sure can. Yep. If you just go to the dashboard. Yeah.
Let me just go to the dashboard, like you said.
And you should have entries for the wall.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what it gave you. Here we go. So number one. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, steampunk, bro. What do you think it is?
Not much of an overlay, though.
Oh yeah, and I guess that's a good point. Slahoot, that's stupid.
Slahoth Mine Toting Hort. Okay.
Bad.
Okay.
Terrible.
I don't know if this is the right model.
Yeah, I think it's gonna need like some idea of what they look like.
Oh shit! Now they're loading.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah, I see it.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
How crazy is it that we now have a working app in theory?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
That's fucking bizarre to me. I mean, if we weren't tired, if it wasn't 2 a.m., we could add payment flow, we could add everything to it and deploy it. Yeah. And let's see, how much did it cost to make this app? How much do you think? I'm gonna say it costs less than $5, I would think. Say what?
I have no idea. I forget how. I haven't seen how it charges. He said by action, but
it's similar to. Oh, but it only tells you after an hour, I think.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Yeah, I like just the I don't know. I like to just.
Oh, it costs $252 to make.
Nice.
I mean, I would say that's worth it, right? Would you?
Of course.
I can tell you're fading, and it's late.
Yeah, it's all good. I need to show you this MCP.
Yes. So let's switch to your screen, but let's just wrap this up. We'll keep working on this, and I'll
that's
the
they're all
base
terrible.
over to you or whatever, and because it's a promising idea.
Yeah. We'll just get it. Make sure that it gets a model. I need to do an image model specifically, so maybe this is where we're.
All right. So we're back on your screen.
Okay. So yeah. So MCP servers are just Python files. It's literally a Python file. Okay. But it's in a folder with like its requirements, and then you have to put it into VENV. So there's a little bit more than just that, but largely it's just Python code in a folder that you got to spin it. That you're gonna have to spin it up when you're ready, right? So what it's going to do is going to allow the LLM to go do something to like either a native app or an API or whatever, right? So like if you remember back when like ChatGPT 3.5 came out, like it couldn't really do anything. It could, like if you asked it to say, tell me a story, it could do that. But if you said, hey, go check my email, see if Joe ever responded to me, and if you did, send an appropriate response to them, thank you, or whatever, right? Like, so now it needs to go out to know how to go to your Gmail, know how to create all the things, all the actions and things that it needs to do. Right. It needs to be able to do that. And that's what MCP servers facilitate, right? So you usually will have to have the server spun up somewhere, and it's just locally is where you do it. In fact, I put it into a batch file. So if I go to my desktop.
Oh shit, that's pretty badass.
So I can just
maybe Claude Desktop is worth getting.
Right. Yeah. So what do you see what I got it spun up to do? So then I go here and I just know that so I have to do it in a virtual environment. You taught me that. And I have a virtual environment on my desktop that's probably not recommended. It's whatever. And I just know that it's called run blender mcp server.bat, and I hit enter, starting server.py, and then so now I can see that it couldn't connect to Blender, right? So here's why I can't connect to Blender, because in Blender there's what's called add-ons, and you're not listening, are you? Oh, you are listening. Yeah. So sorry.
No worries.
You get to add-ons, edit preferences, and add-ons, and then I click this connect to MCP server. So basically, this is just making sure that there's now a link between the app and the MCP server, and then the LLM in the MCP server, with the MCP server being the intermediary. So now what I can do, if I slide this over like that, and I come back over to Claude Desktop like that, and then I say create the leaning tower of Pisa for me in Blender, and I hit enter. So now it knows what I'm talking about because it's got the MCP. And
wow!
It's got access to it, and you're gonna see here in a second on the right, he's gonna start getting to work on what I asked for.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
Is it doing it at scale?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you mean scale as far as like?
Well, in the 3D plane you have.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't even know how good it's going to be.
Like can you ask it to draw a standard size house next to it?
Yeah, I will.
Because this is AutoCAD, basically, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Blender is like the open.
No, I know exactly what it is, but
Yeah. So, and what's going to blow your mind if you go to like mcp.so, right? So that's the
mcp.so.
Yeah, that's one of the many directories of these because, it's going to blow your mind. I haven't even gotten into it. I know that it exists. I'm afraid that if I get into it, I'm gonna get too far distracted with other things that I need. But like the people are like you could write an MCP server for basically anything, and link an LLM to it and let an LLM like the things that they have already, bro. Like we're not utilizing this shit the way that we should be. Like there's so much that you can do. And then now with so the next thing that comes after, the sub agents are huge because now that allows us to develop apps faster that use MCPs, right? So,
yeah,
dude. I mean, let me see. There's I guarantee there's an MCP server for something that like, let's see, featured is what. Let's see those guys, and all you need. So you need a client, right? And there's only a few clients. Well, there were a few clients. It was like Cursor was one, and Claude Desktop was one, and there was like a couple other ones. And I see there's more, but you need some way to since you have a server, you need a client that talks to it.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Claude Desktop is that client. So all you do is just put a JSON file in here, and I think name the MCP server a certain way. But I don't know if he's done yet. Let me see. Is he done? Yeah, he said he is. All right, so that's a pretty basic ass mini tower of pizza. Put a house, a regular size house, beside it for scale. Right, scale is what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then it'll do it. I don't actually use it to do 3D generation because there's do you have give me something that you want to turn into a 3D model? Like what would you, if you can just have anything just be 3D?
My dog.
Can you send me the one that right there, the Prime Road dog?
Sure.
Do you have what? How many pictures can you give me of said dog? Can you give me
thousands?
Okay, so are they real pictures or are they drawing pictures?
Like real pictures.
Okay, and how many drawn pictures, like the ones for your logo, do you have?
None yet of
the
new dog.
Okay,
and it might take me a while to get them. I wouldn't be able to get them off the top of my hand here.
So here, doing this, here's what we'll do. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, just give me a picture of your dog.
Okay, one sec. Photos.google.com. Just send it to Discord or?
Yeah. This is actually gonna be super cool because I think in my head I just worked out what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just want one? Or you want a full
Yeah,
body?
yeah, just one that enough that's gonna give all the details.
Okay.
And where it can infer.
Let me just get one of her with full body.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right, and then so now I'm gonna take this and come over here, and I'm gonna go back to my favorite image generator, ChatGPT 4o, and I'm gonna paste it in here, and I'm gonna say, turn this into a 3D renderable. It's not a word.
Renderable, sure.
Image. Give me the four. Give me four images. A back view, front view, left and right view. All right. And so I think that this should work. It should give me what I asked for, and then I'm gonna show you. So I found a service. Actually, I found it through Blender, right? When you go to activate the add-on, it asks about two specific web apps, or one's Polyhaven, which is a site where you can get free 3D models. Another one's called Hyper 3D, and I think it asks you. It says something like, "Are you importing from there?" But I know that like the 3D AI, like the ones that are like, to get to Ready Player One, we would need something like that. We would need something where it's like, hey, make me a car, and you get a car made 3-dimensional with everything that you possibly would need to actually like physically, virtually get in it in a virtual environment. You know what I'm talking about? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here, come up with some pictures. And I hadn't seen, like, I saw there was Tripod, and I actually have a MCP for them installed, but I don't really use them anymore. They were the only one that I knew of, but that's because I didn't hear of Hyper 3D. Hyper 3D is fucking legit, bro. Like, they are leading by a lot. Like, as far as like quality, I mean, you'll see what this gives us back. As long as we get good images from creating Chat GPT,
yeah,
we're gonna be good over here. So this one kind of sucks. Like, and I've made so many bad models with this, but this is an option here. Let me see if I can't find an image. The reason why I picked all four angles is you can give it to the model like that, and designate so that it knows what like it's supposed to look like on all sides or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to rig it, but because it usually does play nicely with 4-legged animals. It's like usually bipeds only, but I guess we'll find out. I used to use Mixamo to do the rigging, but they're terrible. They're not maintained anymore at all. It's a shame, kind of. But I found AccuRig, but from ActorCore, and it's like 10 times better than Mixamo was at actually getting the model rigged. And it is a free app. And yeah, I don't know if you played around with any 3D stuff yet.
A bit.
Yeah. All right. So so that's the front. I guess that's not terrible.
No, it's great. I mean, it looks a lot like Wilco.
Yeah, I mean, this is taking so long. I feel like I'm just gonna push this because it should know what the back of a fucking dog looks like. And so Hyper 3D, this is the one here, right? So the Rodin, this is the one I want. I got sign in. All right, and let's click on the image generator, and I got save the image actually. Save images. Dog, not PNG. I do this already. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take this over to Hyper, and I'm gonna just drop this in there. And
I'm gonna have to like hit you up to get all this information.
Yeah,
we need to record like a tutorial for this or something.
Yeah, watch how this works. And so notice that it's got the background in there too, right? So Tripod would probably try to 3D the background.
Right.
It's not gonna know that, like, it's not supposed to do that. Watch what this motherfucker does. And this is version 1.5. Like, and they have 2.0 coming soon. Like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be impressive. But there's something about like the next steps. Like, it's expecting you to be a 3D developer because it's gonna show you things that you couldn't possibly know if it's good or not unless you're like, see, I don't know what these colored cards are for at the bottom here.
Yeah, me neither.
I know what this one is. This is a UV, but I don't know how to know if it's right or not. And I don't know what this is for. I don't know what this is for, and I don't know what this is for. But it did a fucking really good job though. The tail's disconnected. That's fucked up. I don't know why I broke this tail. And so you see this number? Do you see what that number is there?
Yep.
Times 20, bro.
What?
So it hasn't even charged me yet. It's gonna let me regenerate this fucking 20 times until I'm happy with what it's generated.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's half a credit. So I have this, it's 365 there. That's like, I don't know. They had like a deal on like a year's worth of tokens or whatever.
Nice.
And I mean, when I show you the stuff that I've generated in here, it's pretty cool, fucking cool. I was trying to do like really difficult stuff, like entire like structures, like buildings, like entire house, and those weren't coming out so great. But like Fortnite weapons, like the lasers from Star Wars, like it nailed all of those. They look super cool. All right, so look now, he didn't take the tail off that time. All right, cool. Is that too skinny or we good?
I mean, it's pretty. It is, but it's pretty fucking good for what it is. Like, how would it know she has a fat ass?
Right.
Because she's a bully breed, right? Like she has a mastiff in her. So she has kind of a big butt. But how the fuck would it know? It's almost like it just knows.
Yeah. All right. So
like, yeah, her butt's a bit bigger. Sorry, Will.
Yeah. And so now I can confirm on the mesh, and then so now what it's gonna do is gonna show me the UV thing next. But I'm not gonna I don't know what that means either. So I'm gonna have to just hope that it looks good. But then once it's finally done, bro, once the texture's on it, bro.
I mean, it looks amazing. Just the, and then you could send this to a 3D print shop to just print it.
Yeah, you can, or you can rig it up and animate it, make it a character in your whatever.
I mean, that's really cool.
What? Just I've never seen that before. Oh, and so in the AI, like labels it to sitting dog facing forward is what it said. All right, I think I have my foods out front. So if it is, I'm just gonna grab it. I was waiting for an order. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so this is generating again. So, and then it gives you the option of OBJ, FBX, GLB, USDZ, and STL as exports. And I would suggest FBX or GLB. Most things are FBX, unfortunately, because GLB is the one that exports the textures baked in, and you don't have to do anything. It seems like every time I get FBX, I have to ask the robots to map the textures back.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Like, what is going on? I'm just fucking showing you off on a stream, and this is what you're doing to me.
Well, shit does bug out. I mean, that's natural.
Like, now it's acting like it's done. I can download it. Like, what?
I've been doing something to the other app while you've been doing that.
Yeah.
And before before we're done, we'll test it, and if it works, my mind will be blown. I haven't improved the images. That's not what I did.
Oh, gosh.
Huh?
I said, oh, gosh. Oh, you know what? Here's one I just did with for somebody.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, this was I don't know what's going on.
I think they're having an API issue.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out really good. And then there's some houses and buildings, some random Fortnite items that I made. Sherman, there he is. All right, show me what you got.
It's deploying. It'll be done in like I could just switch over to my screen 1 second. Remove, add to stage, and we're back to this. It's the deployment. Is it live? It'll be live in a second. I added, no joke, I added Stripe payment.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And let's see if it takes up the payment.
Yeah.
If it takes the payment, that is.
No, I mean you got it hooked up. You got all that hooked up. Was it already all hooked up to a bank account and everything?
Well, yeah, I own a company.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
My bad.
I just needed to get an API key, but I'll still be impressed. I'll still be impressed if it managed to do it.
Yeah.
It's still deploying. It should be done in a second.
Oh, there it is.
Oh shit. It'll be at streamglow-primerogue.replit.app. So
What, a GLB?
Say what?
I'm gonna download a GLB for you, so that way when you open it in Blender or whatever, it'll have this
It's not found yet. It's still deploying. It generally deploys very quickly. And then you can add it to a domain just via a text record.
Nice.
Oh, I think it's deployed now. Oh shit. Not found. Domains. That was still deploying. Oh, it's deployed. Okay. Oh shit, I just hit redeploy. Fuck me in the ass.
All right, Kevo. I'm annoyed that my food is not here.
Say what?
I said I'm annoyed about a lot of things. I'm annoyed that this app failed for me and I can't get a doggy. I'm annoyed.
But we may have built an app on stream, so I think okay.
Yeah, we should.
I am going. Watch this. I'm going to try to buy credits.
Go for it.
And just basically, I'll be giving 12 cents to
laundering money. We know what you're doing. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm laundering. So 20 credits for 99 cents or 100 credits for $2.99. So, I mean, can I just do? Let me pull it off screen in case it shows my full card. Yeah, it is showing my full card.
Fuck that. That's broken too. Tell them that's broken.
I think it's pretty normal with Stripe actually, because once you enter it, yeah.
So, do you ever see the Stripe Web3 rules or the criteria? Do you know what they are? Like for NFTs specifically?
I don't think you can sell NFTs.
Yeah, you can. They have to be first party, right? So if they're your NFTs, yeah, you can sell them. If you think you're going to do an OpenSea with Stripe,
holy fuck,
it worked. Yeah. Well, it said successful again. I need that.
It added the credits were added. It was 73 before. It's 93 now. And let's see if I have money in my in my Stripe. Like, let's see if it actually gave me a payment.
Exactly.
Just got to log in here. I
got to charge my fucking phone. So, hey, we'll have to catch up again soon so that I can tell you where I'm at with all the things that I told you about.
Holy shit. Just hold on. It worked. It 100% worked.
Awesome.
99 cent balance in my because we don't sell stuff.
So now we just need to
So
make
we have-
the model better so that this is actually yeah, dude.
But like,
Sweet.
just before we go, and we're gonna go now because
Yeah, I'm gonna send you more things to add your stripe to, and
in an
like, you're just
hour
gonna-
and a half, we managed to build an app
right,
that takes payment and builds really shitty overlays.
right, yeah. But I have things that are way cooler, and like they're just sitting there. So I'm just like, if it's an hour and a half, like then it's probably even less just to add the pavement to it. And like we have a stripe set up too, but like I don't know, I think it's kind of fun to just throw things out there, like, hey, put this on your because you're gonna, yeah.
I mean,
I got a bunch of apps, bro,
and if you
that,
want to
like,
keep working on those, we can keep working on it. I mean,
so I want to work on I want to get into Vertex AI. I have to this week. I have to go learn how to train a model from a base model, like a Meta, a Llama 3.1 or whatever number they're up to, or a DeepSeek or whatever the fuck core base model, and or an art one. With the art one, I think it's like it would be Stable Diffusion that you would start with or something like that. And
wait, are you gonna? I'm curious. Do you like the name Streamglow?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty terrible, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would maybe go to like a game app like Win Every Game that gives you like Scrabble words by just entering in.
Oh yeah.
And I would put in like maybe stream because you already have the word art in there, and then I would see like if there were any like dual words that I can make out of it, like as an anagram. That's cool. And then if stream wasn't enough, I would maybe add a few more letters, like so. I would try to do something like an anagram, so here's something that I did. You want to see an app that I built?
Sure.
And that's just sitting there and waiting to.
Please let me switch back to your screen. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is gonna be kind of crazy. I don't know how much I should say about it. Like,
wait, is this the thing you're not supposed to talk about?
No. This is no, bro. Like, remember how I told you, like, when we started the conversation,
tired.
I'm like, yo, I have fucking like ADHD and I can't like stick to one project and I can't push anything to completion. Like, no, this is just another one of those.
You know how you push something to completion? You get on a stream with me and we build it in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I it's called Soliloquy, right?
Oh, you told me about Soliloquy. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
You told me about Soliloquy. Yes. I would not talk much about this if I were you.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
here's how you've seen all this.
Yes, but I would not talk about the sourcing.
Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't. No. Well, how it works is right here. It's very simple. It's all just it's very technical. It uses a lot of technical stuff.
But I mean, the licensing that you went through to get access to this.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, and then there's some stipulations. Like there is content.
Like the legal
sharing.
Stipulations are. Just
yeah. Well, you can share. Yeah, it's sharing. Like it's.
I just don't think you'd want to get into the deep.
Yeah, no, I don't. Because there's it's protected. You're allowed to own media and share it. And you're not selling it, and you're not doing it. So this is just like a group.
It's a very interesting and revolutionary thing.
It's decentralized.
Don't talk about the underlying legal feeling.
We don't. And here's the thing, like it's decentralized anyway. So good luck.
Exactly.
I think Browse was working. I don't know. Maybe I took it. Sit down. I wanted you to see like the actual.
Yeah, I got a payment.
You can go to
a 99-cent USD payment to Primary Gank, which is $1.34 Canadian today.
Nice. I see. Yeah, no, this isn't. It's not pulling data, whatever. This is something that I feel like if we could just push this the rest of the way, because it's basically there. Like right now, it's not pulling everything it needs to, but like if I hover, you could see that it is pulling.
Oh yeah,
at least data. Like it's just missing. There's something wrong with the posters, right? And so it's like whatever.
It's not pulling the string for the IPFS. Is all.
Yeah. And this search bar doesn't belong here. it's just some things that need to be tightened up on it. But soliloquies, like I was going. The only reason why I came here is because of the name, right? Like, and there's only
It's a
like
great
one,
name.
like only one, and I checked it. I checked it so hard because I'm like, that can't be right, man. But like, that's the only word that I could find that is either like movie, cinema, or theater or whatever related that has
Mhm.
soul in it. Like it, and that's it. I'm like, man, that's nothing
That's
else.
badass.
Yeah, and I do like it because it's I learned that word from an Outcast song from the
Oh,
90s. So it's a rap. It was one of the words that like a rap song taught me.
what can you rhyme with soliloquy?
Well, so the line I can play it for you.
Please.
Yeah. Oh, I think I might even have a snippet of it because I feel like I sent a snippet to somebody to show them, but I know the name of the song. It's Wheels of Steel by Outcast. And do we have a lyrics on it? We do not. And it's just a few. It should be. There we go.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Yeah. I gotta stop sharing and reshare it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have the snippet, man. Let me just go grab that. I think I forget who I sent it to, but I think I could probably guess that it was either. Yeah, I know who it was. I know who it was. I know who it was. And I will find it right away. Here we go. Why is like the search not working now? Everything's broken, dude.
Yeah, no. I mean, things break, man.
So it's right around here somewhere. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna send this to you in Discord.
Oh, yes.
And I'm gonna go see if my food's on my front yard because my phone died and I can't see if he's delivered it.
Oh, yeah. I don't. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Wheels of Steel. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow.
That was badass.
Yeah, he used clandestine too. That was another word that that same song at that same time. I learned two words: clandestine and soliloquy. All right, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. But yes, we have succeeded in building a store that makes our things on stream, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, so there's that, and then I still have degen art that needs to be pushed out. Like that's got I ran that back through the cogens to take the and so like I have something in there that I believe doesn't exist on GitHub, and that is a good React SVG editor that's like that's simple and not like overly and Next.js compatible and all that. And
yeah,
that one needs that was the one that needs the art model. I need a cart.
Oh, that you need to train.
Because it's 4 cents per image on Replicate, and that's just not scalable.
No, not at all.
And so that needs to, especially but everything up to the submission of it. Like it was all working, and it's fucking arguably hilarious, man. I don't know where I left it with, but like I need to swing back to that because I feel like there was a concept for like the drawings after they would either win or were finalized, right? And so what I did was so that I was wanting to push it into like an actual like battle game, right?
Okay.
Like a battle royale. And what I pictured it being is something so it would be another Twitch game. And because of latency, like you probably aren't going to get like real-time actions, but what you probably could be like you could probably get turn-based, right? And if I'm not mistaken, that's like you move like one step, like kind of chess, right? Like
yeah,
right. And so if you picture like a chessboard and you're all the characters standing on all four sides, but on the very outer ledge, it may be like one space in between them, so they're not directly next to each other, right? And so you can have an infinite number. The square just gets larger and larger in the 3D space, and then like each turn you can either move, fight, or dodge or whatever. Like I don't know, like maybe like a rock paper scissors type of options where like this one beats this one, but this one doesn't beat that one, that kind of thing there. And you could do this and you could do it in a like a timed turn-based way, and it could all be synchronized through like some modern technologies like reflective servers and whatnot. And it could be these characters that you generated from playing that art game, and how they would be generated would be strictly from like AI would do it. But here's how I planned out, like for just an example, like for the weapons, right? Like what weapon would your character carry, right? And so now the images that are going to be generated are going to be objectively terrible. They're going to be bad. Like
yes,
right. And so where I went with that was like I said, give me all of the like religious, like in the world, like in history of the world, like anything that is similar to like the 7 deadly sins, right? And it gave me a lot. Like there was a bunch that I didn't know about, right? So I took all of those, and then I said reduce this to like the top. I think I said like maybe 16 or so, like worst, right? I said rank these by worst, right? And then so I had then I had a number, and then I got the 16. Then I said, okay, now rank these from like absolute worst to like, you know, and it ironically didn't have murder at the top.
Really?
It had money, it had profit for it had profit at like the expense of I forget how it worded it. I can find it if you're interested, because it was really cool. Like it did a really good job of what I asked it to do, right? And so then now I have all of these sins, and then so I said now assign a weapon that represents each one, and it was really fucking good, like it did for and I said and quantify why you selected it, and it only did like one or two stupid ones. Like it put a guillotine in there. I'm like, all right, bro, like I should have specified something that it's like you can carry around with you. You can't fucking carry around a guillotine. I guess that's technically a weapon. I don't know. That's not what I was asking for. And only one or two that I asked that I thought it needed to be changed, but I should find this. I think you'll find it like immensely interesting, because that's what I would do. I would take the images and I would have it sent to like one of the better like image Meta's got one, Vision AI. Like if you ask an AI model anything about an image, and I even asked it, like, will you be able to do this? Can I give you any image in the world and you associate it to one of these 16 sins? Yeah, absolutely, I can do it, right? And you always like there's some way that you can even you have to go like really stretch to get there. You're gonna get there, right? And then so that would just be and then so you would have the weapon, and then I was like you know, there would be another criteria for like so I thought it was like the skin, like the type of skin, so either like skin like what we have, so like it's, and that would be alien skin elephant skin or human skin. All would be the type of outer covering, and then you would have like fur, and I think fur and feathers would go together, unless you then because the next one would be scales, I think.
Oh
right?
yes.
Right, and then you could either do metal or you could keep it all organic, right, and just go and bring feathers back in, because but then beyond that, like I think, and then so like it would you just need to do that a couple times, and it would and then you describe it to one of the better image gens, right, and then it gives you an image of this character, which it should be pretty horrendous. Like I think like I don't know, like the boys type superheroes, like with their like some of the weapons that they had, like where they used it and how gruesome it would be, but it's styled in some way where I can create a rigged 3D character like on the fly, because like we're about there now. So I don't know. I just think it would be super cool because I mean there's a huge NFT market for that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, and if you knew like certain like images would probably yield certain traits and certain desire, like let's say like
Oh yeah.
like so for one of them, I forget which one. I think it might have been murder. I'm like, oh, that's got to be an assault rifle, like especially being in the States, like that's the weapon that represents murder. In my opinion, assault rifle, 100%, right?
Could it be gluttony too?
So it had. I should find it. I know who I sent it to in text, and I could probably go. Yeah, I'll find it and send it to you. Unless I could do it really quickly now, because it really was fucking interesting, man. Just the way its thought process was. I'm trying to think of some of the ones that it had. Fuck it, I can't think of it now. They were really most of them, they made sense, and we're like, oh yeah, I can see why you picked that. And only a couple of them that were like, dude, like one of them, like it picked two different types of like short knives, so I had to say like, no, this should be something else, because like a fucking pocket knife and like a steak knife or something like that. we can't do that.
No.
Oh yeah, I can't get it to you now. My fucking phone's dead. So
right.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you, and you can just tell me what you think. Because I need to flesh the rest of that out, because it's going to have to happen. I think that you should have to have more than one image to generate it, like maybe 4, and then like maybe you don't know which one it's going to pick which trait, right? So there's going to just be always that randomness. But I think maybe if you tried, you could maybe get what you wanted, but you might not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's actually a pretty clever way.
And you know, you have it's generating, and then you either like what you got or you don't, and then you sell it or you keep it, and maybe you know, I don't know, maybe it's a big gambling game anyways, and I didn't explain what, like, so to keep the game moving, just like how Fortnite has the storm that pushes you in, like you just have the outer layer, or the outer squares just drop like after a certain amount of time, so you can't be standing on them, or
right,
and then eventually they'll all be gone, and except for
so you have like this constant, like a constant
pressure
variable
to move. Yeah,
exactly,
pressure to move, and I just think it'd be funny because you could animate it. Like, I don't know if you've seen apps like, so I mentioned AccuRig earlier, and they have like it's pricey, bro, but if you need something done 3D, like I would say definitely go with these guys, because they have a 30-day trial, and whatever you're trying to get done, as long as it's not too ridiculous, you could probably get it done in 30 days.
The thing is, since I build scale models, which I don't know if you remember, I know a lot of guys who are really good at 3D modeling. But the thing is, anything I'd ever want to model would probably be a tank or a plane. And so I know someone who can do it, but probably for free or for a beer, you know what I mean? But when it comes to modeling stuff that are not tanks or planes.
Right, yeah. Like, so what I found, still, I don't really understand how to do a lot. Oh shit, I lost you. And we're still live. All right. I'll give him a second.
I somehow got dropped out of my own stream.
Yeah, I saw that. Sorry, I was
Fuck, did that happen?
hanging out, but I just started eating.
But we should probably end the stream.
Yeah, we're
anyway.
done. We're good. Yeah.
Well, thank you to anyone who, to everyone who hung out for Dead Code Walking episode 1. Here with Trent Davis, one of the directors and one of the founders of Connect 3, which bridges the gap between applications, Web 3, and Trent, help me here.
Yeah, AI apps.
AI. I'm sorry. It's late here in the mountains as well.
If you haven't seen my, I'll have to send you that. I might actually be up on the website, but it's kind of dope. Logo animation that I made for it.
Yeah, and you guys are at connect3.io.
Yeah, it might. I think it might be up there, but it might take forever to load because
it's not deployed. It's under. Yeah, I mean, you guys are a startup, just like every other company. But yeah, this was Trent. I'm Kevin, president of Prime Rogue Inc. Thank you all for hanging out. We will be back with another episode of Dead Code Walking here next week, and I will be back with Trent, probably doing something else at a different point in time. So thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, and don't forget to visit our website at primerogueinc.com. We are launching new verticals every week, and we have a lot of interesting stuff pending regarding our ongoing litigation against the federal government of Canada in relation to illicit surveillance of Privacy Act and Access to Information Act requesters. Thanks for hanging out and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You didn't tell me about all that.
And